Hey everyone! Welcome to a new Beaverstream. This time we're playing a game that just came out of nowhere.
I,
This,
I was about to try and ruin your intro by sneezing directly into the microphone, but the moment I tried to do it, I didn't have to sneeze anymore.
nice. Anyway, so this game just came out of nowhere. 3 days before the release of that Fallen Order game, this game just came out. It's a Mandalorian tie-in game called Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's funny by the way. It's Ibby streaming, but I'm present for this one.
yes. Um, Okay, so basically, if you have Disney Plus and you go onto the Mandalorian page, if you put in the Konami code, then you get a download key, but you have to burn it to a disc, and it only works on PlayStation 2. Like, people spent all day yesterday trying to figure out how to make this work, and now it works. So I've actually gotten on an emulator
But
right now.
how, pray tell, do we download a game into the PlayStation 2?
That's what I
No,
said.
that
You burn to a disc, and then
Oh.
but instead of
no.
to a disc, I just uh, have it on an emulator
So
here.
that's why the servers were down all day yesterday and the day before, and basically just the moment the moment the server went live, it it died. So many people were trying to download an entire video game.
And we're gonna
Fun
start
fact,
the
you
game.
can't get this video game in the UK yet because we don't have Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Now,
know. Does
unfortunately, the SCP Foundation will crack down hard when they find out that this game simultaneously released several years ago and yesterday.
so this is a funny thing. This has a. I haven't actually watched The Mandalorian yet. I don't have Disney Plus. I just got that. The game was uploaded, so I just got it that way. But this has a title crawl, which is weird because not even the Star Wars story movies have a title crawl. So that's really weird. So the Galactic Republic, which I guess is the New Republic, after the Empire was disbanded. Though I thought stormtroopers were in the Mandalorian. Anyway, New Republic is in peril. Something something. I stopped reading. Uh, Darth Sidious. So I guess this is going into how Darth Sidious survived, and he has a new apprentice. So yeah, this is gonna be like an insider look into like the background of the last. Or sorry, what's the upcoming movie called? I forgot.
Rise of the Revengeance. No.
Rise of Skywalker. All right.
Yeah.
Rise of
Rise of the Skywalkers. Yeah.
Rise of the
Rome.
Raisins.
Although there is going to be an amusement park attraction called Rise of Revenge.
Oh, also, side
What
note,
was that about Metal
Danto
Gear
has
Rising
a cat.
Revengeance?
Yeah, they are actually straight up going with the parody title of Rise of the Revenge or Revenge of Rising.
Metal
The point
Gear
is,
Rising
Ooh, a
Revenge.
Solar Sailor.
they're going to take two overused sequel terms and jam them together, and it's going to be a roller coaster in Galaxy's Edge.
Wait, is Count Dooku alive?
I don't know.
Shit.
Whoever the person who uploaded this on Reddit, he said that this is a clone of Count Dooku. So I think this is going to get into that Dark Ray and how Ray was cloned. I mean, we haven't seen Rise of Skywalker yet, so we don't know.
So you're meaning to
Wait,
tell
Ray
me?
was cloned?
I mean,
Probably.
that's what it seems like. There's a Dark Ray.
There's a Ray with a red lightsaber in the trailer, and people were speculating it might just not be the real Ray.
It's lightsabers. They look like nunchucks, but they're not nunchucks. They're
I'm
just
seeing Lego figure representation of it as just lightsaber blades shoved into the eye holes of binoculars.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a fold-out lightsaber. This isn't even a new thing. Pong Krell had this in the Clone Wars.
who?
Yeah, no one watches cartoons.
Gather, you don't know who Pong Krell is? He's that
I need a face to the name.
he's yeah, I don't know how to describe him because I've never seen his race before.
The only
He's like
Star Wars
this race only showed up this one time for Pong Krell.
The only Star Wars expanded universe characters I know anything about are IG-88.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
has.
shit. We have bugs fighting.
Yeah, so these are giant beasts fighting.
Is IG-88 in this game?
I don't. I don't know. I don't think so.
My
We have that ugly
interest-
thing.
My interest is piqued. If
Is
we don't know- If
Tordarian.
we don't know if IG-88 is in this game, then that means IG-88 may be in this game.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh
as in
shit!
love with,
It's the Mandalorian.
Yes.
I'm not as in love with fucking. I wasn't as in love with fucking Boba Fett as everyone else in the universe was.
Oh shit! Those
Star Wars
people
came
just
out.
got messed the fuck up.
I'm not as in love with. I'm not as in love with
Are
the
they
fight of the Boba.
controlling the beasts? Is this
Yeah,
like
he's cheating.
intergalactic- So is this is like intergalactic battle bots.
Yeah, somehow nobody noticed the harness on the bug's head, and he's been cheating this whole time.
Oh. Yeah, he's not supposed to be doing that. All right.
Yeah,
So it's
and
not-
this is the first fight of the
Battle
game.
bugs, if you will.
So it's actually intergalactic cockfighting, and this guy's trying to make it into intergalactic battle bots.
I'm actually incredibly surprised how good the graphics look for.
Giganto cock.
Yeah, this is a. this
Yes,
is
the
a-
graphics look very interesting for 2019.
Yeah,
of PlayStation
Yeah.
2.
This episode of Clone Wars looks great.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like Clone Wars.
Yeah,
This might be a
it's
Clone Wars tie-in. It might
No.
tie in from the Mandalorian to the Clone Wars.
no. Mandalorian is between original trilogy and sequel.
Then Star Wars Rebels, whatever.
Spidey
No,
says,
Rebels is
Spidey-
before original trilogy. Get it right.
Oh, well,
Spidey Central
freaking.
says, Spidey Central says the voices of the people that are not Ivy are too quiet.
Oh, I can fix that.
Basically the opposite of what Ivy was worried about.
Yeah.
I have a tiny cat and he's so cute and his name is Obsidian and I love him.
Hold on. The game is silent too, so I'm gonna fix various audio things because for some reason the game is completely silent, even though the menu wasn't. All right, people talk.
Hello.
Ah,
All right.
tiny cat, tiny cat,
You're allowed to me now, but that should be fine.
tiny cat, tiny
The
cat.
game is still silent.
Hello, I am talking now.
Me.
People watching, are you hearing the game? Actually, I'm vaguely hearing blaster sounds. I'm gonna turn it up more. The menu was blasting in my ears before, so I made sure that wasn't happening.
that tiny little meow?
No.
I was listening to the stream, so I couldn't actually separate any of the sounds I was hearing.
Okay, one last time. Full volume for this thing. Let's just get it straight. Come on. This is what I get for using an emulator.
Ow, ow,
So anyway,
ow!
everyone
Claws
can see
in
what
my in my wrist. Claws in my
Aw.
wrist.
All right, so the Mandalorian has a cutting torch. That's pretty cool. Can just
Are we
cut
just
through
calling
things.
Jango Fett the Mandalorian now?
Hey, you're not supposed to know his name is Django yet.
Oh.
Actually, I
I'm
think
sorry.
you're supposed to know his name is Django, but you're not supposed to know his last name.
Is it Fett?
Yes, I think he's like a cousin or something.
I swear to God, if they pretend his name is some big mystery for the whole season, and then it turns out he's a descendant of Jango Fett again, that'll be hilarious. Like, what if? it
Could you
turns
imagine
out-
if it was like Jango Fett's real son?
Yeah,
like
oh.
not Boba, but like it's like Jango had a baby with someone else.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
like a natural
like
baby.
Django, the Mandalorian, Django is the same age as Boba. About.
Yeah, exactly. So they were born around the same time.
Yeah.
But
So-
Boba is a tube baby, whereas
Is he a
this
tube baby?
person-
Baby.
Yeah, I heard Attack of the Clones was really weird. I never actually watched that.
What? You've never seen Attack of the Clones?
Really?
Whoops!
I would
I started
say-
shooting the guy. Whoops! I'm supposed to
I would say
scan.
attack- So
Oh, yeah.
Revenge
Alright.
of the Sith is
I have to
considered to be the
mark
only
him.
good
Can
the
I-
best of the prequels. It's better than the other
Nope.
two.
Switch to fists. Hold on.
Depending on
This
what,
is
depending on
this is
what-
really awkward.
depending on your-
There we go.
Depending on your interests, either Phantom Menace or Clone Wars is the worst one.
No.
All right, so I just sort of absorb that guy and get credits out of him.
All of the sequels are the worst ones.
Oh yeah, I can punch a droid. I'm gonna just punch that. Oh, there's a
That's to
trap.
each their own. I like pissing people off, so I tell people that my favorite one is Last Jedi, and there are no good Star Wars movies before Force Awakens.
I like to just say there are no good Star Wars movies. Period.
Oh, that'll definitely piss people off. But it really
There's
pisses
a-
people off.
That's
if you
weird.
tell
Why is
them
there?
that- if you tell, it'll really, but it pisses people off if you tell them there are no good
Ugh.
Star Wars movies. It
I think
really pisses people off if you tell them that the new ones are the only
It's-
good Star Wars movies.
It's a weird popping issue. I'm seeing through these lockers and also admiring this weird sword and shield here. I guess they're Mandalorian swords and
Well,
shields.
how about that Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yeah,
I'm getting it on Friday.
Game Freak hashtag Game Freak Live has been trending for 2 days. For 2 days. Because
What's been trending?
hashtag Game Freak Lied for 2
Oh.
days. For 2 days.
What did they lie about?
They said that they didn't just reuse their models, but they totally reused their models,
Oh, right.
which
yeah.
is like
We've done
so
that for months.
what?
Yeah, they said importing the models didn't work,
No bounty. Okay, I can just kill this
but
guy.
it turned out it did. And then a couple months ago, the normies found out about it.
Yeah, this game is really. I don't think EA made this game. Whoever made this game is
EA doesn't-
real clunky. Probably like
EA doesn't count. EA doesn't exist. EA is not real.
Well, they're still making Jedi Fallen Order. I think this is probably
EA
just,
Sports. It's in the game.
EA's dick. It's in your ass.
EA, Donkey Kong is here.
Wow.
Oh yeah, well, we're being very not child friendly. Do we want to talk about that? I just want
Yeah, YouTube fucked everything up again.
What else is new?
YouTube really likes fucking things up. Yep.
How are you not getting hit right now?
I don't know. They're
felt
very patient to let me scan them. There are five. Okay, no, those are pigs.
How does no one in the Star Wars universe except for the main characters know how to aim?
Well, Gamorreans can't really help it. They don't have guns.
Well, yeah,
there's a
but,
guy
but
over
like,
here. So,
Yeah, they
oh,
don't
there
do
we go.
guns. They don't do guns.
Maybe I scan you. There are 5 bounties to find in this level. Okay, this guy's wanted. Well, excuse me. I just want to tie you up. Hey.
Me, I'm just upset that Porygon isn't in any of the leaks we've gotten for Sword and Shield. Like, so far, I can't tell which is the correct leak. I'm pretty sure Porygon's not going to be in the game if 3 different people who went through the effort of making a chart have decided Porygon's not in it.
Yeah, have you seen that Lost chart? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
These
that's
are
camera,
just-
please.
These are just infographics with the Pokemon. And the
This is
with the
probably
Pokemon that are in it
this is
highlighted.
probably the worst camera in 2019.
Yep. Yep. They should really patch this.
Yeah.
Oh right. I forgot we were doing the this is a game that just came out today thing. Yeah. no,
What
we can't-
what else would we be doing?
Yeah. no,
Oh,
we
this
can't-
game came out years ago, and that's what it looks like a mobile game. Sure.
Like a mobile game.
I mean, I assumed that this was a mobile game, and for
It
some
looks good.
reason it was ported to PlayStation. I don't know
Oh,
why the code seems to only work on
my arms.
Gonto.
Aw.
Okay, yeah, Gonto's kitten is adorable. Can
Can
your kitten tell me where the hell to go? It's
Have you
it's
tried looking left?
no, I haven't tried
Monday.
looking left.
Okay, I want. What if you ask the kitten And then the kitten just responds in a very deep, manly human voice. Yes, you will go to the left.
It's
and
like
then jump
that
through the door."
Markiplier video.
Meow.
Yeah, it's like that Markiplier
Meow.
video where the cat will just suddenly start speaking.
Uh,
Meow, meow. Meow.
Oh yeah, how about that Sonic movie redesign?
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, they totally should have just done this the first time.
Looks pretty
Apparently
fun.
They got
I'm
the lead character designer of Sonic Mania to helm the new design.
Good.
That's why
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, so the internet went from hating this movie to loving it.
I think
all on the heels of how this design worked, because the movie looks like What If Alvin and the Chipmunks was a superhero action movie?
Oh,
And,
okay. This is a
as-
parkour thing.
As stupid as that sounds, it's also not typical. These kind of movies aren't typically action movies, so this
I
is
think-
actually kind of a unique thing.
The new design for Sonic is all right. I
It's
think
good. I
most
love
people are just thrilled that they even listened and poured money into changing this, because that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Sega gives a shit. It's just they're not good at the shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Sega had no, as I've stated before, Sega had basically no say in what was going on in the movie. All
Oh,
of the
that's why-
rights
well,
were over to Paramount.
All right then. So the fact that it came out so bad at first was just a coincidence then, and had nothing to do with Sega. All right. If this was Sega, I don't think they would have bothered fixing it. They would have just said, "Yeah, we fucked up, but we're still doing it."
I mean, it could be.
liked that the trailer actually told us why he's on Earth and not Mobius, even if it is a stupid reason.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. I'm gonna run away.
Again, this is pretty well the setup to Sonic X. I don't know why you're surprised.
I mean, in Fat Albert, there was no explanation given for why all these characters.
Hold on,
from
does
the
this-
60s cartoon were suddenly?
Does this
on
monster have a bounty? Hold on, monster. Let me check. Okay, it's actually killing me. So let's not. I'm gonna punch it with my bare fists. Never mind. I'm gonna die.
So I'm one of the few people on Earth who remembers what Fat Albert was like before Bill Cosby milkshake ducked.
Oh, that's
What
weird.
did- I'm sorry. What does Fat Albert have to do with Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby was the voice of Fat Albert. He created the show.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
So that's
during when he went into the courtroom for his sex trials that he did. He quoted Fat Albert in an attempt to ingratiate himself to the jury.
Oof.
It was disgusting. But yeah, so I had at least managed to watch this movie before Bill Cosby turned out to be the worst human being alive.
Oh, I don't know if he's the worst. There are other
He's one
people
of them.
who are. I don't know. Like,
He's one
there
of
are
them.
people who've done what he's done and also have had nothing to contribute.
Yeah, and one of them is being impeached today, I think.
Yeah, apparently PBS is airing the impeachment proceedings, so that's
Fuck
neat.
yeah.
Huh. Didn't even know that was going on right now.
PBS are cool guys. Yep, I love them. They air Doctor Who episodes and
Do they really?
had a pup. I think they used to. I don't know if they still do.
Wait, PBS or BBS?
PBS.
There is no
Okay.
BBS. You're thinking of BBC.
That's what I am. Mhm.
Yeah, I think after this first
Of course
level,
Ganto's thinking of Big Black Cock.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
man, can I pick up one of these blasters, or are they just drawn on?
but yeah,
Cat, why do you
so,
smell so much like tuna? I have not given you tuna.
Cats exude the scent of tuna so as to attract.
Oh,
prey.
okay, so I can duck in. Okay.
Prey being tuna. They're basically like, oh,
They
well, if you smell
they smell like tuna, so they can
That's
get
not
tuna.
if they smell like tuna, the tuna will come.
Man, this game has a lot of door-like things that aren't doors.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bad design there. What was I talking about? Right, so these movies where cartoon characters come into the real world and wacky hijinks, they don't usually bother to explain why this is happening.
Oh, I do have a
basically,
new blaster.
It usually just happens, like the cartoon characters just realize there's a fourth wall one day and are like, I want to break it. And they break it down real hard.
So I think I have a Stormtrooper's blaster right now. I'm curious to see when we'll get that long rifle that the Mandalorian has, because that looks really cool.
I think Space Jam.
I still love that you're just unironically just calling him the Mandalorian.
Well,
I mean, yeah, we're not really supposed to,
It's
be
all
calling
the
him,
same
oh, he's
guy.
Jango Fett. He's the Mandalorian. Come on.
it's all the same guy. Boba Fett, Jango Fett, all the other characters that have worn this armor.
I mean, you're not wrong, except for all the other characters part.
Like
Yeah,
nobody gives a crap about the character who wears the armor. They just want to see the people in the armor doing the cool things.
Wait, maybe the Mandalorian takes place in an alternate universe where Jango Fett never died, and
What do you mean,
Boba Fett
Jango-
was never a thing.
What do you mean? The Mandalorian hasn't died yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess I died once, but I got to continue. And for some reason, the monster I was killing didn't regain any health. It was just almost dead again.
So as I was
I'm
saying,
so hungry.
I think
Eat that cat.
Sonic
Wow.
Space Jam are going to be. I'm not for sale.
Oh.
Anyway, I think Sonic and Space Jam are the only two movies in history that have ever been like, all right, so the cartoon characters are in the real world now, and here's why.
Are you?
Now,
What the? Who the heck is this
Sonic
guy?
and Space Jam. Did anyone ever think that Sonic and Space Jam would be in the same sentence?
Wait. What about Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay, this guy doesn't have a bounty on it. What? Who the hell are you, guy? Who the hell are you? Am I going this way? Is this where I'm going?
I guess Who Framed Roger Rabbit counts.
I can't actually hear what he's saying. Punch.
Yeah, it's fine. None of it's important. This is Star Wars. The dialogue's not important.
I don't think that guy was an enemy. I wasn't
You
expecting him
just
to.
decked him in the face.
I wasn't expecting him to die in one hit.
Shit.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The Mandalorian armor is like a Deadpool costume at a comic convention. You can just deck people and they'll be okay with it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was important to hear what that guy was saying. I picked something up, but I don't know what I'm doing.
James Rolfe is still friends with the Nostalgia Critic, and that's upsetting.
Oh.
Who's that guy?
Angry video game nerd.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was just we were just every time we talk about him, we talk about how great a guy he is, and then it turns out he's still friends with Doug Walker and Brad Jones.
He's crawling on my shoulders. He's behind my head now.
Can I shoot
James
these
Rolfe?
lights?
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Do I shoot the animal? Alright, I can shoot the animal. It's not. I can shoot this bug. It's not doing anything.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
There was going to
Oh
be. a
my
Sonic the
goodness,
Hedgehog-
he's on my shoulder. I've always wanted a shoulder cat.
Shoulder cat.
Dart.
Shoulder
Catten.
cat.
Shoulder Catten.
No, the dart didn't
Cat.
work.
There was
Scan.
going to be a Sonic the Hedgehog movie in the 90s, but it was going to be a tie-in to that Sega Saturn game that Liam likes that never existed. Sonic What's It Face? Sonic
the
Animal
heck?
Crossing?
So
Sonic-
Sonic
Oh.
Dreamcast?
No, the Saturn game.
Whoops.
It's called Sonic,
I had never actually been
Sonic
through that
3D.
door.
Sonic Extreme, that's what it was called.
I found the problem I was having. I never actually went through that door.
Yeah, so for not just because the game never came out, the movie got scrapped for a variety of reasons.
Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I can't see. I don't know what's going on.
Now that I think about it, the Sonic Extreme movie also would have explained why Sonic was in the real world. Only much worse. Much worse.
Guys, there's a cat on my shoulder and I've never been happier in my entire life.
Yay! I had a cat that every time my mother bent over to pick something off the ground, the cat would jump on her back.
Oh.
I love that cat. I hated my mother.
Oh my goodness. There's a cat on my shoulder and I've never been happier in my entire life.
This guy's hands are weird. This guy's hands are weird, and he has eyes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this guy. I think I'm just like.
Eating him.
He's
Maybe
he's doing the kneading thing to my shoulder.
Oh, I love cats. Maybe you're requisitioning this guy for sex. Okay,
It's like,
well.
go. Oh, all right.
What?
you're
Am I?
moving
Do I
him
still
up.
care about this guy? I don't know. Whoops! I keep going past my scanner.
Requisition
no
the
bounty.
protocol droid.
I'm
for
gonna
sex.
stop giving a crap about that guy, and I'm just gonna punch that droid.
Can you fuck the robot?
I mean, I fucked him up.
Hell yeah, you did.
It'd be really cool if this guy had a jetpack like Boba Fett, but I don't think the Mandalorian has one.
Yeah.
Oop. I guess I still care about
Well,
this
he
guy.
did until it exploded.
Oh yeah. I had one to begin with, which is weird. And I guess
Designing
this is
games-
how I lose it forever.
I guess this is like the hidden lore behind that.
Designing games with characters that can fly is too difficult for
Okay.
EA, I guess. Oh.
This cat has the bones of a slinky.
I don't think I actually had to bring that guy along. I just had to. Why am I targeting behind me? What the?
Designing.
Oh my god!
That's adorable.
This is adorable.
Meow.
I agree.
I swear, if I'm supposed to scan one of these enemies that's just in a giant pile of enemies, I'm gonna be upset. I've kind of stopped caring about the whole scanning for bounties thing.
Spidey wants to know why you can just pull a gun out on a guy and none of the nearby civilians give a shit. That's just how Star Wars works.
Yeah.
That's just how bounty hunters are.
So there's
People
health.
assume that you're on a bounty and just don't care if you get a gun pulled on you.
Basically,
Yeah.
It's just how the Star Wars.
Yeah, this is a.
That's just how the Star Wars.
If you're wearing a cool helmet, people just assume, oh, he probably supposed to kill that guy. It's his job. No
Some
big
sort
deal.
of smuggling town or
It's
something.
like-
I don't know.
It's like, do you stop and help when you see
Whoa.
people on the streets
That
doing
seemed
their
very
jobs?
fair. I bust the
Putting-
gate down,
putting-
enemies immediately start shooting me.
Like when you see construction
Whoa.
workers, you drop everything you're doing and try to help whoever they're putting a building onto. No,
Man.
because they're wearing that they're wearing that construction hat.
This camera is like something out of 2002. I don't know how this ever got greenlit.
Oh, because EA doesn't give a shit.
Well, again, I don't think it was EA because they've been busy with
They have the exclusivity license.
not for mobile games. I don't think mobile games are handled by another entity, which I think handled this game.
Why is this game not in portrait? Portrait then?
I don't know. I guess like this was clearly meant to be a mobile game, and then they decided not
Does
to
this
do
game
that.
Does this game have more than one button input?
I just have the one controller.
Does it have more than one button input though?
Yeah, I have. It's like a full button setup for PlayStation 2, which is it's just so weird. It's like, okay, so mobile phones can't handle our new game. What can handle it? PlayStation 2.
Doesn't sound like a mobile game. Maybe it's a scrap release for the
Ooh.
Ouya.
Yeah, that's. You know what? That makes sense.
You know what? Google Stadia. Maybe this isn't a early release for Google Stadia.
No, because then it would actually be on Stadia.
Oh yeah, good point.
There are games on Stadia.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point. The Stadia doesn't have games, literally.
No,
What
there's
is it
Lego-
even out yet?
Downloaded to the Stadia.
No, there's Lego Smash Brothers.
No, that's not the point. The point is the system does not have games. The cloud has games. The system does not.
That's
Yeah,
a good
there's Lego
distinction.
but there's Lego Smash Brothers.
Is this? All right, this okay. The floor is just black for some reason, and then that's some sort of weird texture thing. Probably because I'm emulating.
Yeah. How'd you get BlueStacks working? I've never been able to get that shit working.
I just want to check if there's anything up. Nope, slidey. That's too slidey. I can't go up the slidey. Man, that's slidey. That is.
Your lack of a reaction indicates to me that you're using a different
Oh, I
Android
can-
emulator than
I made it up anyway. Crazy. It's like Super Mario
Hooray!
64 up in this bitch.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh, I could have just gone up through the pipe. That's
I'm
what the
the
pipe was for.
Mandalorian.
Whoops.
I'm a little Mandalorian. Woohoo!
It's me, a Mandalorian.
What if at the end of the show he takes his helmet off and it's just Mario and he and he says Mario things? It was me all along. I was the one you jacked off to. Woohoo!
What the fuck?
They're children present.
Not anymore, there aren't.
Sorry, Ganto.
I
Ouch.
was talking about Ganto's cat.
Yeah. Sorry, Gunta's cat. That's not a ladder, that's a texture. Okay, this is...
That guy's really short.
Yeah. He's a... What are they, an Ugnaught?
Look not.
Those guys on Cloud City that, worked on that,
Yeah, those are Ugnaughts. Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit. I've never seen Ugnaughts.
Do you want me to... I'm gonna tie this one up. Whoops. I missed. I missed again.
I fucking hate
I can't-
how whenever I try to open the Unreal editor, it tries to open Steam VR at the same time.
I can't target this guy. You know what? Punch. I can't... Okay, there we go. I can't punch him. And, you're a witness. There we go.
I don't know. I think you need to be paying attention in order to be a witness.
And that guy was looking right at me. I was like, oh, that's a thing.
Game Grumps just finished up the first Phoenix Wright game.
Alright, this is some sort of...
Neat.
Oh, I can go through here. I thought that was some sort of noxious gas, but...
You put a parrot on the stands.
Yeah.
Man, this game... It's like this game had no playtesting.
The prosecutor just jokes that you should call a parrot to the stand because you're about to lose. And Phoenix is like, you know
Well.
what? That's a good idea!
You know what?
Is,
While you're cowering, let's see if you have a bounty. No? You're worthless to me.
And everyone's confused, and Phoenix is like assistant or whatever.
That's
Whatever the fuck
repulsive.
she's there for.
Oh, that disappearing
She's
wall
like,
is just...
You
Ugh.
can't be serious. And then the judge is like, bailiff, bring the parrot to the stands. And then then the fucking parrot is on the stands, and you ask the parrot questions.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And you know what the best part is?
Mhm.
It actually works.
Yep.
You get useful information out of the parrot.
Okay, Josie, the Phoenix Wright games are full of stuff like that. You should
I
seriously
love
go
it!
play them.
I love it. I love it. I have no idea why Lego is all like, oh no, I can't put this on Lego ideas. Phoenix Wright is on the list of not approved things.
Really? That sucks.
I don't know why.
I guess it's because like most of Phoenix's cases are murder trials, so I guess
So?
that's too violent or something. I don't know.
Probably too
Lego has
legal.
lots of stuff. Lego has lots of stuff where characters die.
I probably don't want to get bogged down with legal nonsense. And, you know, whenever there's law, there's also like ethics and like, you know, it sounds like
Let's
a
get a Harvey
complicated.
Birdman Lego set.
Well, no, we definitely can't have that. Actually, let me check. But yeah, so at first I thought, oh, maybe Phoenix Wright isn't allowed on Lego Ideas because of all the unique hairs. But then I made the figures in Lego Digital Designer, and the hair's all there. Phoenix's hair isn't really as spiky as it looks. It's like the original Joker hair pretty much fits. It's also been used for vampires. Because you don't usually see Phoenix head on is why you don't typically think, yeah, that's Dracula's hairdo on that weird guy. Phoenix.
Oh, I killed a bystander. That time it was by accident.
Phoenix's boss was a spirit medium, and she died. So now her sister just hangs out with him behind the behind the table at the courts, and I don't know why she's there. Is she like
Emotional
his
support.
assistant? She assists him with stuff, so I would guess she's an assistant. But Edgeworth doesn't have an assistant, so
Edgeworth doesn't need an assistant.
because he's competent.
Yeah.
Phoenix just kind of stumbles into the right answer for stuff.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much just like Birdman. Why have we not got a crossover with Harvey Birdman?
Because we got a crossover with Professor Layton for some reason.
That was a really good game, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard that. I'm pretty sure Phoenix Wright is also in one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games.
He is. He's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I believe.
Good.
Hey, have people been talking on YouTube, like in chat?
No one said anything. Spidey's the only person with words.
I was just wondering because on the Restream chat, I'm only seeing Twitch.
Yeah, same here. I don't know why YouTube isn't coming through on Restream.
A person tweeted me a GIF of cats playing with lightsabers.
The video works on YouTube, right?
I mean,
Presumably.
yeah, I've been watching.
All right.
It's on
Loading.
delay, which is why I haven't really been acknowledging it. Yeah, Harvey Birdman isn't on the list, so now I'm just going to check Birdman. I don't see Birdman on here. Now I'm just going to try Hanna-Barbera. No. Speed Buggy? Jetsons. I spelled Jetsons wrong. The Jetsons. The Jetsons is on here. But Harvey Birdman is not just the Jetsons. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, what is the original? Space Ghost is not allowed. That upsets me. I really want.
Hey, look, this guy's selling a jetpack that just happens to be my exact color scheme.
That's the thing. The IP, it says for the IP not allowed. It doesn't say Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It just says Space Ghost, which means the Hanna-Barbera cartoon Space Ghost is not approved for LEGO Ideas.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, that is really odd. Especially because you'd think that would be the loophole. Like, oh, people really want a Space Ghost minifigure, but he's an adult talk show host. But he was in a kid's cartoon once. Ha ha!
Alright, I have this really awkward jetpack now.
So apparently Harvey Birdman is considered a sequel series to Space Coast Coast to Coast, apparently. So that's probably why Harvey Birdman's not on here. It's probably tied into the same IP rights or some shit. Okay, so the original show was called Birdman and the Galaxy Trio, which means if it didn't come up when I typed Birdman, it just wasn't going to come up.
Oh, okay.
Now to check if Lego's revealed those DC minifigures yet, so I can talk about them on Twitter. I cannot.
Oh, so has anyone in chat actually watched The Mandalorian?
No.
Like,
Oh, you're talking to the chat, not me.
Yeah.
He wasn't fucking asking you.
Yeah, I assumed that everyone, like, all the personalities here, don't have Disney Plus.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm just pirating it. I don't even care if I'm saying it. It's like Disney.
Why do I have the article for Unlondon open?
I have an SCP open. I was reading it before I went to go to the shop groceries. 3769 evolutionary rescission device.
I am back.
We didn't know you left.
Looking into the SCP Illustrated uploaded an original tale yesterday. It was it was either yesterday or one of the days this past week. It was a crossover of Unlondon with When Day Breaks.
Ah, yes. Zombie apocalypse in the underground weird London place.
Yeah. They ended up basically the spoilers. Unlondon blew up in fire, and they all sailed off to Undublin.
Wait a minute. Spidey Central says Gonto episode 2 hasn't happened yet. What's Gonto episode 1?
Probably when you got the cat.
Oh, wait. It should be Gonto, comma, episode 2 hasn't happened yet. I understand now.
Yeah, there was. You could
I
almost-
mean,
you could almost say that there was.
oh, you
Yeah, I
mean?
was like, I have episodes now?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Attack of the Clones is a thing. I've just never watched it.
Yeah.
No, they're talking about they're talking about episode 2 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. I think
Oh.
that's what he meant.
Oh.
Okay,
I thought-
I'm gonna get more animal crackers. I'll be right back.
I thought
Well-
I thought the Disney Plus thing was gonna do the Netflix thing of just dumping a
No.
whole season at once.
Nope, they're doing it one at a time. 'Cause,
Oh.
The Netflix deal led to them not having enough original content to sustain this whole thing that they want to do.
Yeah, it did kind of seem like a bad idea to like never have any hype because I mean there's hype for
It
when the
was a good
season
idea.
comes out, but then like nobody's
It was a good
following
idea
it.
at the time, but then once Netflix started producing their own content, every other content creator that makes shows for them was like, "Oh well, we're just gonna make our own stuff and have our own stuff on that."
With blackjack and hookers.
So basically, BoJack Horseman is the reason for that Disney Plus exists.
Oh, thanks, BoJack Horseman.
Yep.
Which
Well,
that got canceled recently, right?
Season 6 will be the last one because
Oh.
the animators wanted to unionize.
Yep. Yeah. That's always gonna end in disaster. Hey, we want a union canceled.
Dookie and Birdie
Whoa.
was a spin-off of BoJack Horseman about lesbian birds, I think, and it only got one season because
Ooh.
you want animators, you want money? No show for you.
That sucks.
Man, this game is filthy with random thugs that happen to be working for the same faction. It's just filthy with them.
I'll be honest, I'm just like vaguely paying attention to the game, like every so often.
Yeah,
I start to get
it's-
back towards it, just because I have assignments and shit I'm working on as well.
I don't blame you for not paying attention, honestly. It's
Why are you in Black Mesa?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
There we go. Kill a bunch of
Okay.
Vortigaunts.
So anyway, 3769. It's a calculator.
Wait, haven't I already been
Oh.
here?
Hold on, I got my alarm. I gotta take the chicken inside.
Okay.
No. Okay. What? I think I've missed quite a lot of things here. Liam has a chicken.
Yep. Speaking of chickens, this is a number pad. It's shaped like a calculator. You stick it onto animals, and then you push buttons on the thing, and then they de-evolve by 1 million years for every number you put in.
Liam has a chicken.
They stuck it onto a chicken, typed in 80 for 80 million years, and it evolved into
It'll just
a
be a
little
minute
dinosaur.
longer. The chicken's frozen to the ground.
Oh, so it's a food chicken, not a live chicken.
Okay.
No, it's outside the door. It's just frozen to the ground.
Okay, but why though?
I'll be back.
Liam, this isn't helping. This isn't helping my mental state.
Okay,
Where
then.
am I going?
So anyway,
I'm
they stuck it onto
backtracking like mad.
They stuck it onto a doggo, hit one, and the doggo turned into a wolf, but it still acted like a doggo.
Oh, here.
Let's see.
I have to actually be shooting this. Okay, so it's just taking me around town and I have to shoot it. I get it.
Oh,
I don't get it.
Apparently they approved this shit for human trials. Why would they do that? It's like,
They-
hey, we have a de-evolution machine, let's use it on humans. It's like the 5th trial.
I have the chicken.
Like the 5th thing they did was human trials. What the fuck?
So, okay, so I have this big concrete chicken.
Okay.
Liam.
This story just gets stranger and stranger the more words you add to it.
Is it like a concrete donkey? Is it?
It's a lawn ornament.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
I kept it outside the door during the warmer months, and I forgot to bring it in. And now we've had a gigantic cold snap with a fucking snowstorm, and it was frozen to the ground. And now I have snow in my pockets.
I can do
Why
a
did you bring it
crazy.
inside? Why not just leave it outside?
Because it'll get the paint on it, it'll get ruined over the winter.
Oh, it's got paint. Okay.
Yes.
I can use my jetpack out of a barrel roll. That doesn't sound right.
So anyway, they have this like calculator, and you can stick it onto people and de-evolve them by pushing buttons, and it's weird. And they don't know why, because it was a thing that a company made, but when they went to the company to raid them, everyone committed suicide. It was like a seppuku type deal. It was like, oh fuck, the feds are onto us.
Is this an SCP thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, I
Yep.
can't cut through these.
3769. It's a number pad. It attaches
Oh.
itself.
Can't
to
go
the-
under it. Can't go over it. Can't go around it. Map, what do we do? You told us to come here.
Ooh, weird.
Yep. So
Then Dora's map is just like, have you tried dimensionally shifting
Oh.
through it?
Oh, really don't like the whole seeing through
Alright,
walls
snow
thing.
is out of my pockets and the cock is on the floor.
Thanks.
okay. Yep.
It would probably be marginally easier to tell where the hell I'm going if walls didn't keep disappearing. I didn't play test this game long enough to see if things would just start disappearing like this.
No, it's just that's just how the game is. It's totally legit.
It's like it's Mandalorian vision, of course.
I stopped paying attention for 5 years, and now this is happening.
I just wish Mandalorian vision had like a toggle because there's that scanner I can pull out. Oh, I have
I have to take a photo of M&M's. Be right back.
I picked
God, I
up a
love animal
flamethrower.
crackers.
Oh, that's cool. Got a flamethrower now. Did Boba Fett have a flamethrower? I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you kind of did.
Alright, well, time to use it. And also look where I'm firing.
But that's because Jango Fett had a flamethrower.
Well, I don't see the cause and effect there because, like, did, like, Boba Fett's cousin just, like, say, like, hey, flamethrowers, real cool. And he's like, alright, sure. Thanks, cousin, the Mandalorian.
Thanks, the Mandalorian. You don't just call him Mandalorian. It's thanks, the Mandalorian, like a title.
All right, the cock is in my pocket, and snow is on the floor.
Josie.
Josie, how long did it take for you to think of that?
That's a fair question.
Josie thinks.
You know that I can't answer time-based questions. It's my one of many hundreds of weaknesses.
So I don't know why I'm just going further and further down this drain. Or, like, I'm just going into sewers at this point.
I'm gonna take a photo of M&M.
Just keep going down.
Man, a lot of these thugs are just opting to fall off of those,
That reminds me, we gotta finish streaming Galador sometime.
Oh yeah.
We also need to finish streaming that Ninja Gaiden ripoff. The Messenger.
Yeah. Especially considering it has new DLC now that I haven't even finished in my own time because it's
Oh
hard as
shit, it does?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good. It's just hard as shit.
Hmm.
I haven't even finished it yet.
You know what else is hard as shit?
My dick.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, that guy locked the door
Liam
on
has
me.
been nothing but innuendos this
Liam,
entire
Liam, you
time.
could have said cock, and then it could be a double entendre because you have a concrete chicken. Liam, you ruined it. You ruined.
I think what Liam doesn't understand is just because channels now have to say they're kid friendly or not doesn't mean we have to be as kid unfriendly as possible.
Well, then what's the
Babies,
point?
stop.
Fuck,
Babies,
you're right.
Kids ass!
I'm gonna need you to stop listening,
There,
baby.
how about that? Are we family friendly yet?
Yes,
So anyway, the Mandalorian.
all the kids shall watch us.
As I've been trying to say for a bit, I'm not as in love with Boba Fett as everyone else in the universe is. I'm much more attached to IG-88, as I've also mentioned. So
LOM4 is my bounty hunter I am attached to.
So I only gave a shit about the Mandalorian after I found out there was going to be an IG-88 ripoff.
Oh, not even the real deal, just a ripoff?
Well, it's a different robot in the IG Assassin Droid series.
But why? Why not just have IG-88 do it? I mean, honestly, that just sort of...
Why is Disney doing this? I mean, like,
Why?
it's... You have all these named characters, all these named bounty hunters. Why are you not using them?
Well, we're talking about a show about a character that looks like Boba Fett, but isn't.
Oh.
So we gotta
bad
have
way, bad way.
IG-88 that looks like IG-88 but isn't.
Yeah,
I slipped.
I bet there are gonna be more. I bet there are going to be more bounty hunters in the show that look like named bounty hunters but aren't.
Ibby is Kopaka confirmed.
I bet there's gonna be.
I was just gonna make that joke. I just didn't know how to phrase it.
I bet not Forlon is gonna show up, and not Dengar, and not Zam Wessel, and not other ones.
I heard...
Also, I'm gonna do a plug for Minecraft Earth right now. Minecraft
Wait.
Earth is the most fun I've ever had with any mobile game experience in a long time.
Are you saying it's the most fun you could possibly have while playing an app?
I
Yes.
played it. I played it. It's just like I wish there was more to do outside of the AR stuff, just because the AR stuff is very unstable. I know it's early access, but I mean, oftentimes I'll just be building something and all of a sudden the build plate will just launch upwards.
Yeah, but that's just kind of AR games in general.
Yeah. Like, the thing about Pokemon Go is, even
That
without
you don't
AR,
have
there's
to
still
use
a
the
ton of shit
AR.
to do. Even without AR in Pokemon Go, there's still a ton of shit to do.
Yeah.
With Minecraft Earth, there really isn't anything outside of the AR, and the AR is just barely functional.
I feel like after a few updates, I want them to add the Nether, but
No,
I don't
I-
know how they'd add the Nether.
I slipped
How
again.
It is right now. Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's even at the level Pokemon Go was at launch.
Liam, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I just noticed we have a new viewer. Ah! I don't recognize this person. Hello, we have a viewer.
What's up, you gay?
Oh, a quarter 123. That's what their name is. They love.
Want
this
to be
game.
someone that's watched this from the beginning, but like,
I don't recognize them, so they're new to me. They said they love this game that just came out in middle school, which is concerning.
Oh, they are in middle school. Man, good luck with high school.
They
That's
said
rough.
loved it. Past tense. We can't let the SCP Foundation find out about this.
Am I going... Oh, God. Do I have to go
Ooh,
this
I got
way?
a note block out of a chest this time. That's my second
So
note
anyway,
block.
Right, okay, so...
Yeah, so the IG assassin droid in the Mandalorian is an IG-88. It's just name. They have the same name, or no, they have the same. Point is,
Oh, also
IG
Ganto.
Well, because it's basically what if IG-88 was in movies?
Ganto. One of my first items was a muddy pig.
And what?
Ganto?
Ganto was doing something. Anyway, yeah. So we get
Oh.
to see IG-11 actually do it. So we get to see a robot that looks like IG-88 actually in motion, and like with guns and shit.
So I'm just gonna
And he
assume
does shit.
I'm going to assume that the reason it's not IG-88 is because they want the character to be, um, you know, like mortal, I suppose. Because like if
So this character is more childlike apparently.
hmm
Taika Waititi is voicing him for some reason and describes the character as a child, but also killer robot. IG-88 would not have fit that characterization if that's the story they wanted to tell.
I suppose.
IG-88 almost conquered the universe. Almost.
Yeah, because like it took over the Death Star. It hacked and transferred itself into the Death Star computer.
Yep.
Man, too bad that thing blew up.
Yeah, he had a little bitch fight with the Emperor. It was really funny.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna go. I gotta litter train the cat.
Gonto.
Oh, did the cat poop all over you?
No,
Did
the
the
cat pee all over
did
you?
the cat poop all over the floor?
no, they're just eating right now. So once they're done
Oh.
eating, I gotta litter train them.
That's a funny
Gandalf,
definition
before
of
you
eating.
go, I have a muddy pig.
Fuck you.
Okay, so this conveyor has explosives on it.
So anyway, I assumed IG-11 was
right.
going to be a main character because they were in the fucking trailer for the series. No, apparently they're only in this episode.
Huh.
Great.
That's like what Steven Universe Future is probably gonna do. They got that cactus monster in the intro, but that's probably not going to be there for any more than a single episode.
People are already assuming that. The Jasper's probably gonna have like 2 episodes at most. Like they're gonna tie everything up satisfactory. I trust them. It's just it's.
I think
I don't think we know how long this season's gonna be.
the biggest problem I have is just sort of that Steven Universe is tied up. Like it's kind of done now. Like it
Yeah.
feels
It is, but-
done now, and it's still going.
There are still some lingering plot threads and things that people the audience wanted to see that they just didn't get around to.
Yeah, but we know.
Try to get Gong Droid. Gong Droid.
I didn't see a gonk droid.
Gong.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go through that laser field. That sounds like an easy way to die.
Gong.
I've already lost 2 lives by falling.
So anyway, yeah, I was committed to watching the whole series because I wanted to see a whole series with IG-88 and not IG-88 and not Boba Fett. But it's only 1 episode. Quarter123 says we might see more of IG-11 sometime, but I mean, I'm already disappointed that he's not in every episode. Still gonna watch it eventually. I'm just a lot less hyped because I really want to see what it looks like. for a
Man,
robot made out of like that robot.
Oh yeah,
is-
this absolutely is a gonk droid.
they
Now it's on fire.
They just made a robot out of spare film props because they wanted to have a scene with a bunch of bounty hunters. IG-88's head is literally a coffee machine from the Mos Eisley Cantina. Like I want to just get a bunch of those
Right,
minifigures
screw
of the
Oh,
cylinder
no, that's a
pieces
solid
that Lego
wall.
uses for IG-88. I want to get a bunch of those and just have that as the coffee maker from the bar because I actually much prefer the non-printed cone piece.
Is this area like
version
nothing?
IG-88 figure. What?
This whole area I've been with the boxes. I'm sick of being stuck here and I don't know what I'm doing.
I found an IG-88 Black Series figure at Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't have enough money, so I had to put it back. It's the first time I'd ever seen IG-88 merchandise in person in a store, because IG-88 is
Oh,
such
is
an
this-
obscure character.
Alright, well this
But
is
I
preventing
guess-
me from backtracking.
I guess now that. Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
the
this is probably what you're supposed to do, but
Yeah.
there's probably like a way to make the boxes stop.
that's a good idea. I don't know how to, but
Is there
oh,
anything?
oh, duh. Oh, shoot.
Dual-
I didn't
Oh,
blow it in time. I have to wait for one of these explosive barrels to
oh yeah,
reach the laser gate.
yeah. Our new friend in
Bam.
the chat said that that's what you're supposed to do. We're stupid.
That's man, if they just like established that as some sort of puzzle, that's a good puzzle. It just
I mean, if we had been paying attention, maybe we would have noticed. Hey, these barrels have shiny things on them.
yeah, I mean I knew there was explosive barrels. I thought it was just a hazard. And I'm standing right next to one, which I shouldn't be doing.
In the Lego games, when something is interactable, it's usually a completely different material.
Yeah, like in the Lego games, it would have had like that gate would have been made of silver, and then these
Or
barrels
gold.
would be rolling by, and then you get okay, explosive barrels blow up the silver bricks.
Another thing in the Lego games is if something is not interactable, it usually won't be made out of Lego.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Usually.
Yeah, but the way that they would say this can only be blown up would be if it's silver.
Yep. Boba Fett had a rocket launcher in the Lego games, and could blow up the silver things.
Yep. In fact, all bounty hunters had explosives.
Yep.
Yeah, like I thought they all threw thermal detonators.
Yeah, but Boba Fett has rockets.
I thought Jango Fett had rockets and Boba Fett just had.
You know, now that I
thermal detonators.
remember, I think it's only the boss that you fight of Jango Fett that has rockets. They all have thermal grenades, though. Yeah.
Wait,
Boba
you
Fett-
mean the Mandalorian has already been in a Lego game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think if you import your save file from Lego Star Wars 1 to Lego Star Wars 2, then Jango Fett uses rockets in that one.
Apparently, they don't do that anymore. I was really angry when I found out the Lego Harry Potter games didn't work like that.
That's weird. They should work like that.
There's basically no connectivity between Harry Potter's 1 and 2.
Even if you get like the HD collection.
The HD collection, it's not like a complete saga deal. It's like both games on one disc, but it's not both games put together in one.
I just saw the best fucking meme. I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
like those coffin memes where it just says like poor people, rich people, and just regular coffin.
Hmm.
Yeah, poor people, regular coffin. Rich people, regular coffin. Golden sarcophagus. The Sonic movies VFX team.
Yes. Well deserved.
I mean, they should specify the new VFX team and have
It's
just
the
like
same VFX team. It's just a different character lead.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I think the meme should be, the character artist gets the sarcophagus, and the
Yeah.
original character artist gets like a shitty crate.
Mm.
The graphics team is just doing their job. It wasn't their fault that if they tried to make that old design look good, the artist who drew the concepts would have been angry. Like, this isn't my vision. Go back and do it again.
Well, yeah.
I'm actually kind of impressed for how they did it. They didn't end up changing Sonic's like actual size or overall proportions at all. The head is still basically the same shape. What they basically just did was change the size of the hands, the feet, and the torso, and left everything else except for the facial features pretty much the same. So they managed to avoid having to do reshoots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like they could literally just include the movie with the bad model as a special feature on the DVD.
Man, the
I would
whole
actually love to see that.
I
the
hope
same
they do,
movie
because-
with two different Sonic models.
I
just
hope
to
they
see
do,
what
because
they did.
Jim Sterling was so excited for this movie once the trailer came out, and Sonic's model was so horrendous.
I mean,
And then-
that would be
and then-
hilarious, but the thing is, like, they probably didn't have any final animation done except what was in the trailer.
Well, have you not seen behind the scenes footage on like DVDs in their special features would always have like animatics of unfinished scenes.
That's true. They might have had some like rough animation done.
Yeah,
I'd still love to see that because there are some like complete perfect parallels of the same scenes between the two trailers.
yeah, the
And it's
car
like night
scene.
and fucking day. Like the
yeah.
main one is the one where Sonic's looking at the guy screaming. And it's like it's even the way the character is animated is completely fucking different. In the original one, he's just sort of holding his hands, and in the other one, he's got a fucking ring and a chocolate bar, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
The
this
scene where-
entire movie went from like, oh, how about that Sonic movie to how about that Sonic movie?
Yeah, the scene
Yeah.
where he's in the car with making the face. That's good. I've seen memes of that. And the one where he's doing where he's playing the baseball, and he's like,
I've seen that combined with the Cat in the Hat meme.
yep, and he's like, I just cannot stand that guy, and he's just playing around, making fun of himself, I guess. And I've seen that scene, but like they replaced it with the old model.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty excited for this movie now. It's just like, how cringy is Jim Carrey gonna be? That's the main question now.
No, like I've said, like it sounds like a stupid idea making Alvin and the Chipmunks but an action movie, but technically we haven't had that yet, so this is actually kind of unique.
I also noticed that they toned down a lot of the electricity effects for Sonic's moves in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone hated those. Sonic shouldn't be lightning-y. That's
No.
a Flash thing. Although it seems like they're basing a lot of this on Flash because Sonic was reading those Flash comics.
One thing that I will say about the new model is that the VFX definitely aren't done yet because the materials of the model look very unfinished compared to the one they showed before. The fur looks very flat. The skin looks almost like it doesn't look
plasticky.
greasy. It just doesn't look real,
Yeah, like especially if you see that scene where he's screaming and it does like close
that's
up on
what
his
I'm looking
face.
at right now. Like the fur looks almost like it's got a bit of a shine to it, but it has no depth.
They've got a couple
there's-
more months
yeah,
to finish it up. Yeah, it'll look good.
Yeah, obviously.
Did you know the Flash can shoot lightning?
What?
Why?
Yeah, that's probably why Sonic had lightning-based powers in the trailer.
Oh, good. I'm facing off against Spaceship.
So in this movie, he
Um,
appears to use Flash comic books
Ratchet
and
and
shoots-
Clank.
So apparently in this movie, Sonic has lightning powers, and he reads the Flash. So I guess one's based on the other.
Huh.
Yeah, so the Flash runs so quickly that he generates enough static electricity that if he runs in the right way, he can actually pick up the lightning and throw it.
Okay, I've been knocked down. This game is knocked down, so that's great. It also has a lot of thugs shooting at me while the spaceship is shooting at me.
It
Ow!
was primarily a Jay Garrick thing, but then later versions of the Flash found out how to do it. Yep.
Oh, okay. Those knockdowns really need to stop because I can't do anything for several seconds.
So are you fighting a starship right now?
Yeah. It's just like, you probably could...
On a conveyor belt, no less.
It could just escape this hangar at any time, but nah, we gotta shoot this one guy to death.
So it's a brave choice that this isn't anything recognizable from the movies.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they could have picked like a Corellian ship or something.
Yeah, any other Star Wars
Ow.
any other game would have just, oh, we're doing a movie thing, better shove recognizable shit in here. No, the universe is really big. There are other shits.
Yeah, I get that. I completely get that with technology, like starships. Like there could be a huge variety because there'd be, hundreds of manufacturers making hundreds of different models. I don't like that with like Aliens though. Like that's one of my biggest gripes with the sequel trilogy is that they like making new aliens a lot more than using existing aliens. It's like, you know,
I
and
do sort of, yeah. For a sequel trilogy, it feels weird because like, where were all those aliens in the other films?
yeah, like humans are everywhere. Like they're never going to not be everywhere. But which is kind of weird because I destroyed the ship. Um it, it's just like in Solo I was happy to see a Rhodian, you know? It's just like, hey, that grounds me into this universe. Like I mean that grounds the movie in this universe. It's nice to see a Rhodian.
Yeah.
Did you know Darth Plagueis' Sith Lord was a Bith from the Cantina Band?
Yeah, I believe I read that once. That I mean, that's Legends. I don't think that's been brought back into canon.
Yeah, Disney disregards that shit, but they haven't retconned it. I don't think so. It still counts basically. Yeah. So Darth Plagueis, however you pronounce it, he's just a guy with a big head. Just a big guy with a big forehead.
Oh, good.
But
This is loud.
the lord that he served under was a member of the same species as the Cantina team, and he wore like a Darth Vader.
Hold on, Josie. I don't think anyone can actually hear you.
Frost, I can pay you double, triple, please. Please don't kill me. I'm worth more alive. You're worth enough dead.
Subject terminated. Bounty of 5,000 Republic
Yeah,
credits.
You know what? Screw that cutscene.
People
The
in chat
cutscenes
say-
are just way too loud.
I can't believe you're
Yeah,
so
so
flying that relic, Django.
Quarter Frey and
Why'd you
Quarter
spend
Friend
some of your
says,
hard-earned cash on
Darth asks if I was talking about Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yes! Darth Plagueis the Wise is just a guy with a really tall forehead. That's his, that's whatever his species is. He might be blue. I don't remember.
So yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I'm just gonna skip cutscenes from now on because they want to be extra loud. I don't know what's causing that.
Darth Plagueis served under a lord called Darth Tenebrous.
Tenebrous? Tenebrous?
Cantina Band.
You like jizz?
Darth Cantina Band.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, he wears Darth Vader face breather thing, because that's really common in the Sith actually. To look
Yeah,
like Darth Vader.
it's like smoking. It's horrible for the lungs.
Yeah, being evil is bad for your lungs. So yep, Darth Tenebrous. I'm just fact checking. Yep, apprentices, Darth Plagueis. Yep. All right, and it looks like Darth Plagueis is like white, or like very pale white. But aside from that, he's just exactly what I said. He's a guy with a big tall forehead. But his master is a Cantina Band man.
Alright, so nobody's hostile, but random people could just... Okay, yeah, that's someone who has a bounty on them. Then I have to switch to my ripcord, and then I can claim them. And they just sort of vanish. I just put them in a pocket universe.
Darth Plagueis was going to be in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga as a 100% character bonus if you beat the game. I was data mining it, and I found that Darth Plagueis can't unlock awe in the character unlock text file.
Oh.
Those were his exact words. Darth Plagueis cannot unlock
Ooh.
awe, A-W-W. Like, at
Oh,
some
there's a
point,
Beth.
Like, at some point, Traveler's Tales found out they couldn't do it, so they just didn't. luckily, after I found out that Darth Vader is just a guy with a tall forehead, I was like, all right, cool. So I'll just put Keanu Mooney's head on a this torso, and bam.
Yeah.
I don't think
upset
it
that they-
quite works like that, but yeah, I see
mean,
what you're saying.
I mean, there's a character customizer.
Mm-hmm. Can I just
But,
say,
yeah.
this game is so boring.
Unfortunately, they never released a Keanu Mooney figure in the old times, so we do not actually have a double-sized minifigure head, a tall minifigure head.
You know, thank goodness, because that thing looked dumb as hell.
It did, but also that is what the guy has. If they actually made a figure of Darth Plagueis the Wise, it would be just a tall minifigure head. There was a minifigure with a tall head in the Monsters Collectible Figures blind bag series,
That
whatever it was called.
target is very offset.
But they cheated with that. It was a headpiece that you put on the head.
Yeah,
Like a hat, basically.
it does seem like Lego is starting to move away from, you know, the stud on the head just being baldness.
Yeah, they have a rounded bald head now
Yeah.
for figures that are just supposed to have they're supposed to be bald. William Shakespeare stuff.
I got a photo with Lego William Shakespeare once.
They haven't done that for Mace Windu yet, have they?
Mace Windu doesn't have any hair.
Right, yeah, he
so-
doesn't have like a bald piece either. He
Yeah,
just
so
has the
they
stud.
can't really do that until they make a, like, I guess they could make just a completely bald minifigure head cap piece, but so far their attempts have not worked well. I think the only reason why there's a minifigure of Egghead from DC Comics is because they tried making a bald minifigure head piece and was like, this looks really dumb. Let's make Egghead.
Yes, because that isn't dumb.
Well, see, Egghead is a dumb character, so they thought, well, we tried making a thing and it turned out real dumb. Let's use it for something.
Oh boy, I love watching Green Sebulba race.
Condiment King is also in the set with Egghead. Oh, it was for the Lego Batman movie. Okay, I forgot. I couldn't remember if it was a Batman movie set or just a general Batman set.
This guy is just cowering up a storm.
Egghead and Condiment King would never be in an actual Batman set. Lego's of this mindset that Batman is serious baby news.
A serious baby news.
Okay. So they were releasing
Oh, this guy's
3
fine.
of the 1989 Batmobile today. I mean, this year.
Excuse
today.
me, guy shooting at me. I'm just trying to get bounties.
Yeah. So this year there's going to be 3 of the 1989 Batmobile. They've already released one. It's a regular set. You can buy it at Walmart right now, probably. And then there's going to be an Ultimate Collector Series one. And then if you buy the Ultimate Collector Series one, then you get yet another one for free.
The game marked a bounty for me. Interesting.
Interesting.
And this person's
Maybe.
actually running away.
Why is
They're
this
faster
running?
than me. Why is this person so fast? Excuse me, people shooting at me. I just want to collect a bounty. Please don't make yourselves targets. Stu, get back here. What the hell, Stu?
Nickelodeon's gonna be producing more movies.
Oh. This is
By the
not
way,
rendering right.
Can we just appreciate for the moment that the lead character designer of Sonic Mania and the designer of the new model for the Sonic movie is the same person who animated the intro for Sonic Mania and made the nipples the enchilada comics.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, well, there goes the floor.
Yeah, that made me nauseous. All right, you're mine, Stu.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Nickelodeon
take that,
is trending
Stu.
on Twitter because they're making movies. They're making more movies for Netflix. The official Nickelodeon Twitter just tweeted about My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Okay.
Neat.
And
We're gonna get more of that show?
probably not.
I mean, we got an Invader Zim movie.
Fair.
Why would that have happened?
Justice.
Yeah, I don't know why Nickelodeon ever thought, hey, hey,
Oh,
hey,
no.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, we want that on our network. Let's do it. What do you mean it's not for kids? Cancel it in mid-production.
This floor. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say it's not even trying to work.
Okay, no, they're just tweeting about a bunch of old shit today. Oh, it's Josh Peck's birthday was 3 days ago.
Neat.
Is it tweeting a bunch about a bunch of their old live action stuff that they don't make anymore, presumably. I don't actually watch Nickelodeon, so I don't actually know if fucking Victorious or whatever is still on. I want more Teenage Robot in my life. The world needs robots. Oh, they've also tweeted about Jimmy Neutron. Okay, I don't think them tweeting. I don't think what the Nickelodeon Twitter tweets about has anything to do with what they're actually doing.
We've listened to the fans. In the movie, Sonic will no longer be racked with guilt over his failure to prevent 9/11. Instead, the movie will make it clear that Sonic could have prevented 9/11, but chose not to.
Good times. Good times. 9/11. Good times.
Oh, Andre says it's spaghetti time. Where's the fucking spaghetti? I want some fucking spaghetti. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some fucking spaghetti.
Who is touching my spaghetti?
Somebody touching my spaghetti. This guy's not dying, is he, Brownie? What the? He vanished. That guy vanished. Oh, there's a door there. He vanished. No, there's not a door here. It's a gate.
Who touching my spaghetti?
Who fixa my spaghetti?
So apparently, a couple days ago, somebody put "I love you, Alex Trebek" as their Jeopardy answer for a Jeopardy question, and Alex Trebek broke down in tears because I guess no one has ever told him they love him.
Weird.
I was just kind of. Everyone else thought it was really heartwarming, and I was just like, really? This is the first time he's ever been told that.
Yeah, I'd like to squander thousands of dollars to tell a game show host that I love him.
They probably didn't know the correct answer. And they thought, well, I'm going to lose this anyway.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where everyone answers.
Cooking the pasta for the spaghetti times.
Hey, Liam.
Yes?
Alex Trebek.
Yeah, he's dying.
Oh.
You didn't know
You
that?
didn't know that? He literally
no,
just came out of nowhere, last month, and he's like, oh yeah, I have stage 4 brain cancer or something like that.
Oh, that suddenly makes the thing that makes sense where someone burned one of their Jeopardy answering a question, and they just wrote as their answer, "We love you, Alex Trebek."
Yeah.
And he broke down in tears, and I didn't know he was dying, so I just thought that was amusing. Like, wow, has no one ever told him they love him before? What gives? Now I'm sad.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of people shooting me. Okay, is this cantina safe? Okay,
Yeah.
it looks like the cantina's safe.
Yeah.
Liam,
I've loading zoned my way into safety.
Liam, no
Stage 4
fair.
pancreatic cancer, my bad.
Liam, no fair. You changed the answer by measuring it.
But yeah, dude, he kept it really well hidden. I'm surprised. Like he lost all his hair in the chemo. He's wearing a hairpiece, and when he's talking to when that happened, you can't even tell.
Liam, shut up. You're making me sad.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing a Mandalorian game, goddammit.
He died too.
Yeah, Jango Fett had his head separated from.
No
his body.
spoilers. I haven't seen the show yet.
No, that happened in the movie.
Is the Mandalorian about Jango or Boba?
Neither. Both.
What?
Liam, we're kind of doing a thing where we pretend it's about Jango.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of done with the bit because this game's real boring.
Yeah.
Okay, so spoilers for everyone involved. This game came out several years ago, possibly more than a decade ago. I'm not going to bother looking it up.
I'm pretty sure this was a 2002 game because that's when Attack of the Clones came out. And yes, I have watched Attack of the Clones. That was a bit.
Yep, like we were doing a thing where we pretended this game was a mole game made to tie into Mandalorian. Cat's out of the bag. None of us have seen the Mandalorian because none of us give a shit because IG-11 is only in one episode. Isn't that right, guys?
I mean, I was just gonna do this anyway. Oh, man, thanks for staying put for me.
Right, guys? We don't give a shit about the Mandalorian because IG-88's not in it, right, guys? Right? Right, guys? Is this guy's name Jarvis?
I didn't pay attention to his name. It very well could be Jarvis. That one guy was Stu.
That is not a Star Wars character design. What the fuck?
And he zooped out of existence for a second there.
That's because I claimed him as a bounty. That's what happens when you claim someone.
School bus looking fucker.
It looks like something on a Jet Set Radio.
Ah, that's what it's called. That's what I was thinking of, and I couldn't say it.
He looks like Arnold from Magic School Bus, but in Jet Set Radio. Yeah. It's like, what if you were playing Jet Set Radio and you unlocked Arnold from Magic School Bus? What the fuck? I want a movie about that guy.
Alright, so
serious about that random fuck.
So I just wanted that guy for his ship.
Apparently SNL created a Star Wars character that is now considered canon.
What?
When SNL created a stormtrooper for their comedy bits about Star Wars, and someone who makes a Star Wars somewhere indicated that character is canon now.
Huh.
They haven't featured him in a movie
Wait,
yet.
are we talking about the one that was like fucking Kylo Ren in disguise?
No, some SNL cast member plays a stormtrooper. I'm pretty sure Kylo Ren was in that bit, but
well, I think the bit I'm thinking of is also canon.
But yeah. Also, Tag and Bink are canon now.
Don't know who those are.
There's this comedy duo in Star Wars.
Okay, now they've noticed me.
They were a fan favorite from the expanded universe, and they were featured in the background of a scene in the bad Star Wars movie. Everyone knows what one I'm talking about when I say that, right?
Yes, the Phantom Menace.
No, guess.
Yeah, you're right. Attack of the Clones is worse.
No, you can have 3 more guesses.
Star Wars Christmas Special.
Is it Star Wars
I'll give you
Christmas
that.
Special?
That's a movie, but no, you're wrong.
I don't know. All the other movies I can think of. Oh, Solo? Is Solo considered the bad one?
I'm considering Solo the bad one.
Oh, you weren't talking about The Last Jedi. I thought you were...
I haven't seen Solo yet, but...
Solo really isn't bad. It's just...
It's not a movie that...
Honestly, I haven't seen any of the anthology movies. I haven't seen Solo, and I've still yet to see Rogue One.
Solo has no reason to exist. I don't know why they made it.
It has no reason not to exist. It's fine.
Rogue One is a very interesting concept where, if you think about it, the entire movie is pointless because everyone dies at the end.
Yeah, it's really good though. I like it.
It made A New Hope possible, so...
There's a fan theory.
It also made really, really uncanny valley human characters possible.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I've seen that there's I forget what their channel is called, but there's a group of VFX artists I follow on YouTube that managed to drastically improve the CG Princess Leia at the end by using a method that basically just projects an original human face over a 3D model.
that's not the one I thought you were talking about. They recreated Grand Moff Tarkin from scratch.
Yeah, but they also did the same thing with Leia at the end.
Yeah, but she's a real ass person that they probably had on hand to like basically it's easier to digitally de-age someone than it is to physically make them again.
But they didn't do that. They
Yeah.
physically remade her the same way they did Grand Moff Tarkin.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah, they
What?
took a vaguely Princess Leia X.
Why would
They
they
took
do that?
a vaguely Princess Leia-esque actress.
Why would they do that?
Corridor crew, that's what they are.
Oh, it was
knew
them?
Yeah.
The reason that
Yeah, I
they,
guess-
the reason that
oh,
they did that
ladder.
with Grand Moff Tarkin is because nobody looks like Peter Cushing.
Hmm.
There is literally no one on Earth they could get to play Grand Moff Tarkin who looks close enough to Peter Cushing. Like,
I mean,
them cheeks.
Tarkin does look good. I think the only problem is that the pores are too obvious. It's like...
His movements aren't natural either. It has a
Yeah.
very smooth CGI movement as opposed to,
In
you know,
order-
the twitchiness of a real human face.
In order for technology to improve, sometimes you gotta shit something out whether it looks good or not.
Well, here's the thing. There are other movies out there right now that did it way better. Like the latest Fast
Exactly.
and Furious movie has a complete from the ground up like remake of Paul Walker. And you couldn't even tell.
Exactly. Technology moves real fast. Rogue One came out, and so everyone was all like, all right, I can do that better. And now they did it better.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes for
I think...
technology to improve, you gotta shit something out that looks bad, and then other people will be all like, I can make it better.
I will argue that it's easier to...
The concept is called deep fake.
That's
where
what I
they
was trying to think
basically
of.
just- They
But-
take like actual angles of a real human face and just superimpose it over a 3D mesh.
Oh yeah, it's a very terrifying technology. We are not.
They show
going to
that
be
they
able-
have a video that shows it off in its best form, where they actually, I'll link it in the streaming channel, but they basically have Tom Cruise walking around their office.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did see that
we
one.
Are never going to believe. We are never going to be able to believe video evidence of anything ever again after a couple years.
Just
from
skip
now.
to 48 seconds in this video and you'll see him right there.
Have you seen the Keanu Reeves video?
No.
Have you ever been Keanu
It's
Reeves?
it's on their main channel.
Yeah, I see that in the description right now, actually.
Yeah.
Finally, we had.
But yeah,
Keanu
that's not Keanu Reeves, but it like
Yeah, well,
it-
this isn't
it's passable.
Tom Cruise either. It's
No,
just
but
a
I'm
fake
saying like that one was kind of iffy, I think. But I don't know.
I'll have a look at the
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves one
now.
looks pretty good, and they made a lot more intentional decisions, like giving him a hat to frame the face better.
Yeah.
And they had special lighting, like made sure his face was always lit from underneath.
Yeah. Wow, that is really good. Holy shit.
Man, why? All of a sudden, this game is just full of buttons. Or like no buttons before, and now they're just everywhere. Oh god. It's those. Man, it's like Monsters Incorporated over here. Just
What?
it looks like those what do you call them? Like the guys in the yellow suits.
Oh, yeah. Another thing that Corridor Crew did that was really fucking good, they fixed the Scorpion King.
Yeah, that one was good too. And it
Yeah.
used
It was an iffy one because they didn't have a lot of footage to work with, but it's still millions of times better than the original.
This is okay. There's a point where it stops letting me jetpack, and I'm just falling. Great design.
I had a celebratory piss. Did I miss anything good?
Yeah, I tried to jetpack down, and that didn't happen.
I'm seeing that now. You went right through that flying car.
Well, you know you can't normally fly down, right? You kind of have to.
No, but it's like I started flying, and then it was like, yeah, there's a point where I'm falling, and then there's a point where it's like, okay, I can't do anything. I'm just in a state of falling.
Now, see,
I'm
normally there's a
assuming that's not what I'm supposed to do.
See, normally when you try to fly down, there's a big flat thing in the way called the ground.
You're not listening to me. It's
No, I'm not.
okay. There's a car I can actually jump onto now. Thank goodness. Okay, I guess that's
Anyway,
these
we
things
did-
just
anyway,
stop
we did a
randomly.
We did a game grumps, so
Oh,
I had
no,
the celebratory
I
piss.
did it again. Am I gonna land on this one? Okay, I died.
I said something ridiculous, and he started to say something, and then paused for a split second, and then kept talking, and it was like a Game Grumps thing, and it was. And I went for a
So
celebratory-
I guess this takes timing and leaps of faith. Fun. Whoa.
You can do it. You're a B.
Can I do it in 3 more attempts?
I thought I got a soda.
No, I missed that one. Fuck. Fuck. How did I miss all of those? This is
Maybe I did.
stupid.
You know what else is stupid? Not having a soda. Be right back. Oh. There it is. You scamp. You thought you could get away with soda.
I think the main problem is just that this game is throwing me into some serious
thought it could get away
jetpack
from
jumps
me.
out of nowhere. It's just
Soda
like
thought it could get away from me, but it was I who was the me in this equation.
I'm gonna see if I can get on top of this one, and then there's just nothing out here that's just stopped in a good place for me to. Yeah, I'm dead again. I've lost because there's nothing for me to stand on that's stable. I remember this from my childhood. This is just
gotta time it.
terrible.
Hey, you! I don't like your girlfriend. I think you need a new one.
All right, let's play.
Oh,
I'm
our
just
viewer
gonna-
left and I didn't notice.
Oof.
Is
don't
nobody
know.
watching anymore?
I don't know.
I
Um,
heard 6 people apparently.
Oh,
I just dropped my mouse. I picked it up.
so for some reason this game has a 5 life system, at which point you have to
Why?
restart the level. Yeah, I don't know.
Why? This level looks
Artificial difficulty, I guess. But it's
This
just like,
level seems very difficult though. Why?
yeah, I mean, it's not. The combat continues to be very button mashy.
Hey, has anybody here done the Kojima name generator?
The what?
Konami.
Death Stranding came out, so a guy made a Kojima name generator. It couldn't be automated, so it's a several-page long form of questions.
Okay.
Yeah. And I shit you not. Mine is apparently, what was it? Broken improvisation bionicles. I shit you not. That's what happened. That's what it came to. Because some of the questions were your occupation, describe your occupation in 1 word, and describe something you like to do in 1 word.
Oh, so you put in Bionicles and it just used Bionicles?
I mean, I could
Rob
have put
Ford,
Mad.
Canada, Rob Ford.
I mean, I could have gone full Mad Libs and just put nonsense, but I answered all the questions right, And it just turned out that Bionicles is most of my names. There's a dice roll at the beginning that if you roll a 6, you have to do the whole form 6 times. 6 more times.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna look at the form now. All right. Determining how many names you have. Section 1.
Oh
Roll a
no.
d6. Use the table to determine how many names you have. 1 through 5, you have 1 name. 6, you have 1 name plus 6 other alternate names. If you rolled a 6, you must do this entire worksheet 6 more times. Great. Let's see. Section 2.
All right,
Personal
this-
information. Question 2. What do you do at your occupation? Condense the verb in your answer into a single noun. If you, e.g., if you are a sheep farmer, your answer will be farmer. What was your first pet's specific name, species / breed? If you never had a pet, please answer with an animal you wish you owned. What is your most embarrassing childhood memory? Be specific. Condense the story into 2 words. What is the object you'd least like to be stabbed by? What is something you're good at? How many carrots do you believe you could eat in one sitting? If someone forced you to eat as many carrots as possible. What is your greatest fear? What is your greatest intangible fear? What is your greatest tangible fear? What is something you'd like to see Mads Nicholson do?
So back to the game. I'm in a tough place here because I don't see anything else to do. That one button that would send things the other way doesn't work. So I can only go this way, which has the cars going... just...
What is your favorite film
No, I
character?
barely
Must
didn't
be
make
played by
that.
Kurt Russell. What is your favorite film character? No, must be played by Kurt Russell. Thankfully, I know at least one actor from a movie that is Kurt Russell.
Okay, I can see part of your problem there. You jumped way too late. You're not anticipating where the vehicles are going to be when you ultimately get down there.
I am anticipating them. I just... It's a lot more awkward if you're playing it. Or maybe I'm just stupid. That's on option 2. Oh, this one's kind enough to just stay in one place. But where am I? Now it's backtracking. Why is it backtracking?
Maybe not stupid. If all you're gonna tell Amy to do is to get good.
Yeah, I mean, you're just telling me to do the timing better.
I mean,
and it's like...
he literally jumped so late that he missed the car, so...
Well,
you're a car.
yeah. Okay, so...
If I'm just saying, if it were me, I would have jumped before the car was even there.
Well, maybe you should...
Yeah, but that's what someone would call a leap of faith.
Yes, but if you observe their patterns, you know where they're coming from, so you know when and where the next one...
I'm not observing any patterns! How do you see patterns in this?
Don't they all come out of the same place at regular...
Oh, no, fuck. Okay, please survive. Okay. I'm alive.
Maybe give the controller to Liam, he clearly knows what's up.
I'm just saying, it looks like they all come out of the same places at regular intervals, so you could anticipate where one is going to come from next and jump.
Maybe if I watched this for like 5 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. Also, some of these cars, like, they don't go completely into the building, so they're actually pretty safe.
4742, a cat that generates infant pancakes. Stolen by bad guys, you made into a missile.
See, this is still bad game design because I have no idea where I'm going. It's like, okay, so the one door I came out of, isn't orange like the others.
You know what
but
else is
all
orange?
The other ones are orange.
You know what else is orange? Oranges.
Oranges are nice. Oranges are not this game.
Yes, this game is definitely not fruit.
Yeah. Donald Trump gives the color orange a bad name.
Donald Trump gives lots of things a bad name.
Yeah.
He's a bad man. I don't know why people voted for him.
My spaghetti is not done yet.
Who touching my spaghetti?
Somebody touch a mouse spaghetti.
Somebody once told me the words about to bore me.
Am I going to the bottom there? I can't see anything else. I just have to...
You said bottom.
Yes, I'm going to the bottom.
Down, down.
Oh, did I
down
jump too
to
early?
the
I jumped too early,
bottom
didn't I?
of the sea.
Okay, I made it. I'm alive. That was a miracle.
Down, down,
Alright, these
down
are
to
doors.
the ring of
I
fire.
have confirmed that these are doors. Now I just need to confirm a way to get down there. Okay,
Hey, you know what
thank
else
goodness
is
I'm
doors?
still alive.
Hey, you know what else is doors? Toast.
Well, there's a childhood nightmare out of my way.
Everyone is toast. I don't know why everyone is toast. It
So,
just
fun
happened.
fact, death sticks are an integral part of this plot line.
Impossible.
Remember that throwaway line from Attack of the Clones?
No,
Yeah.
actually.
Or, I mean, it's not really a throwaway line, it's just like a, throwaway scene.
There's like a guy at a bar offering Obi-Wan some death sticks, and then Obi-Wan does a Jedi mind trick. And it's all like,
You don't want to sell
want-
me any death sticks.
you
I
don't-
don't want to
you don't
sell you
want
any
to-
death sticks. You
you
want to
don't
go
want to
home and
drugs
rethink your life. I want to go home and
Yeah.
rethink my life.
I honestly like that, but I like that Jedi mind
Oh.
trick a lot more.
Oh, I have the
than
rifle. I have the rifle from The Mandalorian.
I like the one about
Or is this-
rehabilitating a drug
Oh, it's
dealer
a-
more than
like
I
a
like the one from the
minigun.
original trilogy.
That's... interesting. I thought it was a rifle.
Down,
Ah!
down, down in the bottom of the drawer. Where our salty duck, SpongeBob, eats a dog.
No, SpongeBob, don't do that. Bad.
SpongeBob, don't eat the dogs. They're good. They're good dogs, Brett.
Aren't the dogs in SpongeBob worms, though? So he's just eating worms?
No, he went to the surface and he just ate a human dog.
Oh.
A human dog.
Oh, I have Mandalorian power. Fear my Mandalorian power.
You know what I mean. No, you don't watch Invader Zim, so you don't know.
So what you're saying is SpongeBob went to the surface and ate a bunch of furries.
In my thing that I'm just making up off the top of my head. Yes, I guess. Let's all make up SpongeBob episodes because I feel weird.
If I'm being completely honest, I
Ivy,
don't know
you
when
have
to stop playing this game because we're not
Ivy.
gonna play it forever.
Ivy,
I do have assignments to do still too.
if you had to write an episode of SpongeBob, right the fuck now, what would it be? You have 30 seconds. You're gonna be stabbed in the crotch if you don't write it.
Um,
If you don't, just
no,
write
you're just
SpongeBob.
adding more pressure. This doesn't help.
No, just the first stupid thing off the top of your head is now SpongeBob.
Transformers parody.
All right, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob and Kramer suffer from the Mandela effect and have to eat spaghetti together.
All right, I like that.
That's a lot better than my idea, but I'm guessing you had some
Liam,
inspiration
okay.
there.
No,
Yeah,
aside from the spaghetti, no, that's just top of my
Alright.
head. For some reason, just Kramer came into my head.
Oh
All right,
god.
Liam, all right, Liam, you get to keep your testicles.
I was gonna dive into
Huzzah.
this room, but it doesn't have any floor. This feels very precarious. All right.
Ivy, take two. What do you do?
Invader Zim crossover. He's sick of trying to conquer the surface, so he tries to conquer the seas. But then he forgets that water kills him. So the whole episode is just Invader Zim drowning and boiling at the same time.
I love it. I love it. Now that Hillenberg's dead, they'll definitely make an episode that's uncomfortable to watch. Yeah, I think they were trying to get the show canceled during the years where Hillenberg left the show. because they had some episodes that were just so uncomfortable to watch. There's an episode where Squidward gets encased in concrete, and instead of trying to help him, SpongeBob and Patrick think he's a Sasquatch. So they just play with him like he's a plaything, and meanwhile he's just dying of being stuck in concrete. And eventually he gets broken.
Oh boy, I think I'm now inside a carbonate freezing chamber.
And then at the end of the episode, it turns out that there were actually Bigfoots that looked like what Squidward looked like while he was in concrete.
You know what? I'm not even gonna doubt that. That sounds like a SpongeBob episode.
Yep, sure was. Yep. There was also an episode where Mr. Krabs finds out that Plankton's afraid of whales, so he dresses up like his daughter to constantly terrify and psychologically scar Plankton until the point where Plankton just goes to Mr. Krabs and is like, "Look, I give up. You just keep wearing your daughter's clothes in an attempt to freak me out. I'm gonna just lay down in the middle of the street and wait for a car to run me over." In a SpongeBob episode! And he does! He just goes out, lays in the middle of the street, waits for a car to run him over, and Mr. Krabs is just laughing. They made this!
Hey, Chip, you're still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You haven't said anything for so long.
That's because I'm playing Xenoblade.
Like, they might as like Squidward's suicide got nothing on the episode that I just described that happened.
Yep. Speaking of Squidward and cement.
What?
So, speaking of Squidward and cement, we're in a carbonate freezing chamber,
Oh, good.
and that guy doesn't really look like Squidward, but I just wanted to say that.
There are Star Wars action figures that are basically all gold, and I was gonna make a joke about I was gonna post the Han Solo one on Twitter and be like, "Oh, looks like Han got himself encased in stuff again."
So
Almost
I'm fighting a rival bounty hunter that doesn't actually matter in the scheme of things. He's just me, but more of a brute and even more evil, if you can imagine that.
Who are you? I'm you, but eviler.
I have that minigun. I also have Almost Dead. I need to switch back to my gun fast. Oh, it's the battle of low health. There we go. It's one of those games where you beat the boss and the boss is completely fine with no, like, actual halt to the combat. It's just...
You may know everything I'm going to do, but I know everything you're going to do! Strange, isn't it? There. That's our one per episode. We did it. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me,
You know, it's
Daddy?
funny. It was actually pointed out to me in one of the comments that we've actually been saying the quote wrong this whole time.
Really?
It's, you may know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
You know, whenever I say it, I am not even trying to say it right.
Oh.
I'm specifically
Yeah.
trying to say it wrong, actually, but I just keep accidentally saying it the same way we've been saying it.
Josie's cat brain is made out of bees.
Yep. Cats are made out of bees.
Alright, low lives in high places. Sure,
That's
done.
a fact. Cats are made out of bees.
Oh, we're still doing low lives in high places. I think after chapter 2, I'm just gonna say this is done.
You know, cats really are made out of bees, right? That's how they purr, with the purring.
Well, that's a headline I wasn't expecting.
Bees?
A supermassive black hole yeeted this star at 3.7 million miles per hour.
Yeah, they can do that.
I just never thought I'd see the word yeeted in a scientific headline.
They try to be hip with the young kids by incorporating modern slang into stuff sometimes.
And with that, I'll be right back. The spaghetti's ready.
I'm actually kind of surprised that they got it right. I'm not surprised that they said it, but I'm surprised they got it right.
So This level's weird. This sky is gone.
You know who else is the sky?
That's not a dwarf.
guy. You know, there's a character from Twisted Metal whose wish was he wanted to be famous and for the whole world to know to see his face. So Calypso stretched his face out and made him the new skybox of the world.
Zawarda?
Yeah. Liam will probably know this. He knows models.
I'm a level too low. These doors don't open. I have to jetpack up. Oops, I don't think I can jetpack up. Am I stuck here? I better not be stuck here.
I bet you're stuck here.
That just seemed like a very Star Wars bounty hunter thing to do.
You know what else?
Oh,
is a
this
Star
door
Wars bounty
opens.
hunter thing to do? You know what else is a Star Wars bounty hunter thing to do? Star Wars bounty hunters.
Oh, you're just a lady.
I just said the thing. Yeah, I did it. I said the thing. Are you proud of me, Daddy?
Who's daddy?
Everyone.
Excuse me. That wasn't even a thug. That's just security.
Everyone.
I haven't done anything wrong yet. Please wait for me to do something wrong before you start shooting me.
Well, what's the fun in waiting for people to do something wrong when you can just shoot them and be done with it? I like shooting.
This game is making me sick. I seriously, like, I tested this game to make sure it would work. And I guess I played, so I played that first, like, fight with the creature, and then I played a little further. I never saw any of the graphical issues because there was nothing.
The spaghetti has arrived.
Hey, Liam!
Hi, Josie.
You remember in Twisted Metal that guy who wanted the whole world to see his face? So Calypso stretched his face out and turned him into the new skybox for the whole world?
I don't remember that, actually.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
Which game was that from?
The second one! The one everyone knows!
Oh, well, I played Twisted Metal 2 like twice.
Fuck you!
Look, I
Fucking
put my
hipster.
head on, okay?
Fucking hipster trash! Ugh,
My ass.
I'm a big fan of Twisted Metal 2. I've only played the popular one like twice. Trash!
Oh,
My
wow.
ass.
Josie's actually
I'm
upset
getting
right
it.
now.
No.
I'm not.
Did I kill an innocent lady? I think I killed an innocent lady.
There were other games besides the second one. He's just played the other ones. Liam, which ones have you played? I'm curious.
Why are there so many rendering issues?
Black Head-On, the PS3 one. I played 2 like a couple of times, and I played a little bit of the first game. Never played Small Brawl. Played through 3 and 4 like once.
Okay. So, yeah, Black and Head On are pretty good.
I'm gunning down all these people, and I don't even know what faction I'm tussling with,
So,
because
yeah,
these aren't thugs.
There was a character in Twisted Metal 2. I'm getting confused now. There's a character in Twisted Metal 2. He drove the Spectre car. A lot of the cars are in a lot of the games. And he was like, as soon as he won, he was like, "Okay, Calypso, I want the whole world to see my face." And he's like, "I got you, champ." And he just took his face and he turned it into the whole skybox. Just stretched
You
it all
remember
out.
when Rob Zombie was in Twisted Metal?
Yep, he was in Twisted Metal 3, I think.
Yeah.
Or 4. One of them. They're basically the same game, and no one likes
No,
them.
actually, it was 4 because it was the game where Sweet Tooth was in control and you could
Yep.
play as Calypso.
Yeah, I want to live in the alternate timeline of our world where a character from Twisted Metal did a song for Bionicle.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say
you
you
mean
wish
the
you.
fucking Bionicle, the album that never came out.
Yep, Rob Zombie was going to produce music for Bonkles.
I thought you were gonna say you wish you were in the alternate universe where a character in Twisted Metal got into Smash. Is that something you wish for?
I could see Sweet Tooth being in Smash. And by could, I mean no, I could not see a Twisted Metal character in Smash. What am I talking about? Oh my god, can you imagine?
Maybe in an alternate universe.
Can you imagine, like, someone at whatever the fuck the developers called, was like, hey, Nintendo, you know this car game we have? You want to put a guy in this Smash? Just look at the clown. He's got a head on fire and he stabs people. Huh?
He's still in the car.
Well, that could be his final Smash.
No, that's
But-
just the character. He's a guy driving a car.
I mean,
No.
you're not wrong. He isn't. His name isn't Sweet Tooth. That's the name of his car.
Yeah. Yeah, the character's name is
Needles Cage.
Charles Foster Kane. Yeah, from Citizen Kane.
Oh. Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
so
grate
the-
down here.
Yeah, so the fucking killer clown from Twisted Metal has the same name as the guy from Citizen Kane. I bet no one knew that.
I only saw the way through because of the textures disappearing in the world. Just walls
Yeah.
vanishing. And it's like, hey, here's the thing you need. Thanks. I still wish I could
The
see.
character's
Wow, that's a great example.
character's name is Needles Kane, but Needles is just a nickname. His birthday was Charles, and Charles Kane is the name of the main character from Citizen Kane.
Actually, his birth name was Marcus.
I thought it was Charles.
No.
Oh,
Hmm.
fuck!
Where am I going? I'm going
Well, no,
up.
there is a
Whoa.
Charles Kane.
Oh.
There is a Charles.
Charlie Kane, his son. Yes.
Charles, same thing. Your mom.
Why does this game have jetpack platforming? It's not built for this.
Liam, you keep changing the outcome by measuring things. You're a butt.
Europe butt?
No, Liam is a butt. He has a butt on his head, and his head is a butt. His butt face.
Wouldn't his name be Butthead?
Family Guy, yeah.
Family Guy. Nice joke.
Apparently- Yeah, apparently there's a Family Guy. There was a Family Guy episode. I think last week. It's trending on Twitter. The whole episode is set in the 90s, and there's a bunch of cameos from MTV characters.
Oh.
What
These-
is happening to this game right now?
Oh,
I
Like,
don't-
the more you play, the more it's physically trying to tear its own universe asunder.
I
Yeah.
think they design. I think they developed this game in order.
Yeah, like, especially the problem is that, okay, so now I'm climbing onto these railings, and sometimes there's floor between the railings. How would I know that?
I mean, it's clearly an emulation issue, but
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
You want to know? Do you want to know the sad thing? Is if we were still doing the bit where we pretend this is a game that just released, this wouldn't impact the joke at all. This this is just a thing that happens in modern games now.
God damn it, E EA.
WWE 2K20.
Yeah, that was a special case because apparently they only had weeks to make that game.
What? How do you...
They ET'd the extraterrestrial out of it.
That was a weird sentence. They ET'd the extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
Do you mean
ET
ET Do you mean they ET the extraterrestrial?
Yeah, E.T. the Extraterrestrial for the Atari 2600 turned out as bad as it did because in
Right,
a time
but-
where games took in a time where games took much longer to make, one guy had a couple weeks to make it. So yeah.
Is this where I'm going? Am I done? I think I'm done.
So here's what happened: the developers that had been making the wrestling games up until this point, left the company that left the publisher to make their own self-branded wrestling game.
That sounds cool.
They don't have to pay licensing fees for and shit. Well, the publisher was like, well, we still got to make this game, but we only have a couple weeks now.
You know what? I just realized this is one of those games that makes for a great podcast.
This is a game.
It's like, I imagine nobody's watching anymore. There is just a podcast now. Which is cool because I'd be really bored if I wasn't playing anything.
Hello and welcome to video.
Oh, this door opens. Okay. Oh God, this
Okay.
guy.
Are you more bored playing this or than you were playing Pod Racer 2?
That was at least nostalgic. I've played both of these games on PlayStation 2 before. I don't remember. I didn't favor Bounty Hunter as much. I liked the idea, but like even as a kid, I don't think I liked how this game controlled.
Which of these games would you say has aged better?
Really, the only problem with Racer Revenge is like things that could be set, like settings, like how fast racers go by default, how much damage you take, things like that. It's like
Now,
it could
when
be.
are you going to play Super Bombad Racing?
No. The answer is no.
No, we're gonna make you play that one, Liam.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm the Star Wars
No,
guy,
no,
but I'm
no.
gonna make you do that.
No, Ibby's the Star Wars guy. I'm not going to take this away from him.
But you're the guy that we hate.
Yeah,
so-
you're the antagonist of the Beaver House.
Yeah,
Except
why
this.
Why wouldn't we make you play the bad Star Wars games? It's just not on brand.
I mean, I'm playing bad ones, just not the worst one.
This one is fondly remembered.
This one's fondly
doesn't-
remembered? I don't think anyone remembers Bounty Hunter, to be honest.
I think people liked it.
I mean, I like it conceptually. It's just kind of clunky.
Well, people like Boba Fett and Jango Fett conceptually. They don't actually like Boba Fett or Jango Fett. I don't think there is a single person alive that could name a single defining characteristic of Boba Fett other than what his armor looks like.
Oh, I'm using Blaster now.
Boba Fett is literally just that gag from Plinkett's review of the Star Wars movies. It's like, okay, I want you to just name a defining characteristic. I want you to describe this character without describing what he does or what he looks like. You can't do it. You just can't. There's nothing there. He just looks cool.
Well, I mean, what a character does is very important about the character. I don't think you could do... I can't think of any character where if you remove what they look like and remove what they do, like, you could still describe them.
He cuts to people describing Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Leia, and they do it.
I guess, like, intrinsic characteristics that aren't, you know, visual, like courageous or
most
scummy.
anyone in that video could come up with for the prequel characters was stoic for Qui-Gon.
I mean, Obi-Wan does have a lot of that. I think that's why Obi-Wan's liked so much, because he's charismatic, he's, you know, joking.
Enough character.
Oh, Mandalorian power!
He had enough character development in the sequel trilogy that George Lucas didn't have to make up new stuff. That's what he was doing. He was making up new stuff. He wanted to make it. He made a big old thing about, like, oh, I've been planning to do this forever. It's always been a 6-part story. No, he was making stuff up.
I still don't know what my objective is here. Like, why I'm killing all these people?
Your objective is you're trying to invent pizza.
With bullets.
pizza doesn't exist in the Star Wars
Wow,
universe.
that guy just popped into existence.
So you're on a quest to kill as many people as it takes to figure out how to make pizza. Yeah, so you're basically Justin McElroy's character from Adventures in Balance. You're on an epic quest to invent some very popular food item that just happens to not exist in your reality.
Whoa, I did not mean to vault. I don't want to vault over.
Why are there floating swimming pools? Where are you right now? Are you in?
That's a good question, because these are just floating. It's not a graphical issue.
If I had to guess, I would say the building you're in is like some sort of space hotel.
Yeah,
that accurate?
yeah, that sounds about right. We're on Coruscant, I believe. The upper levels
okay.
of Coruscant. We were on the lower levels in that last level.
All right, cool.
Ow! That is,
so-
I just got bombed.
So they're just
That was a
they're just
bomb
floating
that hit
swimming
me.
pools. All right. Well, I guess in fucking real life we have basically floating swimming pools attached to the sides of skyscrapers. You just graft a swimming pool onto the side of a building.
That is a platform.
Do rich people just not have? Do rich people just not have anxiety at all? Because who would want to swim on a swimming pool with no ground underneath it and it's just way the fuck up? Who would want to swim in that? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Oof. Man,
Yeah.
I'm doing fine until someone lobs an explosive at me. I haven't even seen what's doing that.
Most people are doing fine until they get blown up.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, most people can't survive bullets real good. But the problem with the explosives is that they knock me down for like 3 seconds.
Maybe you should be like Luke Cage. Be bulletproof. Did you ever think of that, Ibby?
Don't ask me, ask Jango Fett, the Mandalorian. Jango the Mandalorian Fett.
So now I'm just googling swimming pool skyscraper, and apparently there's a skyscraper that just the entire roof of the building is a swimming pool, and that's actually pretty cool. Mostly because there's an undersided swimming pool. The one I'm thinking of is attached to the outer wall and just juts out into emptiness. And like while you're swimming, you just know that if there's like an earthquake, this shit's immediately going to come off this building, and you're going to die. But most people would probably not want to be on a skyscraper when earthquakes happen. So
I just had a thought. Do you think Coruscant ever has earthquakes? Like, how devastating would that be if, all of a sudden, Coruscant just had a Category 5 earthquake?
So, in order for a planet to be entirely covered by urbanized cities-states, I think they have harvested this planet, basically. I don't think there is natural tectonic plate movement on this planet to cause earthquakes.
But then what about the atmosphere?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just
generated.
import gases.
That's the thing. This entire planet, I think, has just been harvested for its resources to the point where it just doesn't have any natural hazards anymore.
I think a more realistic answer would be that all of the places on fault lines would be, like, I don't know. Because, it doesn't really... There are industrial areas in Coruscant, but they're, like, all the poor areas are closer to the ground. It's like, it's a matter of elevation rather than, like, location on the planet.
What do you think Coruscant's the planet core is like?
The planet core.
The planet core is light.
So is the core of Naboo just fully safe to traverse through, or what?
I don't fucking know.
Because that doesn't make sense.
I would
Like,
guess they didn't swim straight through, like to, like I haven't actually seen Phantom Menace in so long, but I would assume they didn't.
That is what the Frogman said, though.
Like straight through the core.
Yeah.
Like from
That's what
to
that's
the
what the Frogman
opposite
said.
side of the planet. All right.
That's what the Frogman said. George Lucas didn't think that through. So, you can theoretically, if you are able to negate pressure and gravity, you could fly straight through a gas giant and into the core. But see, the thing is, though, the core of the planet is probably solid.
Yeah.
At least for a gas giant.
I mean,
for the
they swam through caves, so you'd think all the matter of those caves would condense into the
Yep.
core.
Now, a rocky planet like Naboo, which is not entirely water, because there are people living on land, and they got big old fucking kingdoms and shit. A rocky planet would have a molten core of liquid metal that is very hot. You can't fly through either of those possibilities. What a planet core would be like. And also, if you swim, if you're like at the core of the planet, the pressure's gonna just blow up all the things.
I do not know what I'm doing anymore.
Physics don't work good in the Star Wars. We have a viewer I don't recognize. Dectunix Inc. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I think that's a quote from the Star Wars. Is that a quote from the Star Wars?
Yes. That's a Palpitations quote.
That's a Palpitations quote. I call him Steve Palpo. Or Steve Palpo.
I
Taco
don't.
Rabioso.
Whoa.
Asked, where can
Oh,
I
man.
buy it? Never played it. Looks a bit broken. Well, it's broken because of emulation.
Oh,
Yeah, it
fuck.
might be-
Fuck.
I'm gonna
No,
check if it's
no.
I'm gonna check if it's on GOG.
Wow, that was. I
It
survived.
probably
A
wouldn't be
lot
on
of-
GOG because it's not on PC.
A lot of
Yeah,
the
it's
Star
not
Wars
a
games
PC
are on
game.
GOG, though.
This game isn't PC.
Star Wars Galactic Battleground Saga is on PC. It's on GOG. I haven't been checking GOG in a while. I'm gonna see what kind of cool games they have that I don't remember. To check.
Nope, there's dead.
Well, they have a lot of loads of
If I have to
games.
restart this level, I think I'm just gonna call the stream here. Because
No, we have a new viewer. You can't call it quits now.
well, we've been streaming for hours. This game's boring.
Well,
It's just okay. There we go. I've clambered onto the thing. I've declambered. Okay, clamber. Okay, clamber. Okay, just man, just do not want to be on the correct side of this. All right. Can I go over now? There we go.
all right. No, Star Wars Bounty Hunter is not on GOG.
Yeah, because it's not on PC. It was never a
They have a
PC game.
lot. They package games with emulators. They don't have to stick to PC. They just usually do.
I've never heard of a GOG game being a emulated port.
No, they have a lot of DOS games that are emulated in DOSBox.
Well, that's not the same thing. That's from one computer to another computer. That's, I mean,
Yes, but it is
consoles are
technically
computers, but
the DOSBox is officially recognized as an emulator,
all right.
and it emulates software that doesn't work on modern computers. Therefore, it's the same thing.
Yes, but
Technically, if GOG wanted to release a PlayStation 2 game, they totally could.
Well, no, because they'd need the PS2 BIOS, which
And they'd
isn't
also-
officially licensed.
Right, they need a license. They need to get the law.
I got the secret, so thank goodness I got the secret feather.
God damn those laws and their wacky hijinks.
I got vertigo for a second. After I killed that guy and I jumped up the ledge, I thought I was gonna fall and I got like genuine vertigo.
I swear there used to be GOG had original date on their on the you could sort by you
Whoa.
could sort games in the store by their original sales date.
Am I going this
so
way?
You could just see with all the old games that are cool.
Right. Oh, at
I
least
don't care about any of this new shit.
at least the camera moves to show me what I'm supposed to do, but really, is this? Oh no, it's one of these. Bunk. Oh,
I don't
whoa.
care about any of this new shit.
I don't care about new games. I care about Django Fett.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
What are
whoa.
some old games?
I was
wanted
at
on
the
GOG?
top. Come on.
What are some old games I wanted on GOG back when I was paying attention? Wait, was Lion King a PC game? Because that's on GOG now. The Sega Genesis Lion King game. Yeah, Disney classic games, Aladdin and Lion King.
Oh right, that recently got ported, I think.
Yeah, that was ported, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think a game like Bounty Hunter is going to get ported now that LucasArts is disbanded.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks.
That was weird. Because the sky isn't working correctly. It cut away from this guy's face, and the sky was his face.
Yeah, I'm just so confused.
Oh no.
Does GOG not have the option to sort games by their original release dates? Because I'm not seeing that anymore, and playing old games
Oh.
and buying old games is like the point of GOG. Old GOG games by original.
Alright, so now I'm shooting a completely different ship that is not recognizable. Just gotta make sure all...
skybox is failing to load half the time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What do you mean
Okay.
half the time? Is there a half time I wasn't aware of?
Oh dear God.
Okay, I'm shooting it, but nothing happened.
They really did get rid of it.
What?
There was a feature on GOG. Okay, so like a lot of search engines will have an option to sort by date added or date released or whatever. GOG had a sort by original release date for sorting games that were real old and shit. Apparently last year they removed that.
I guess people weren't using it. Because that's the only reason they'd remove things, unless it's like completely broken.
But why though?
Oh, that was a grenade on my face. Please don't do that. Who's throwing grenades?
Like that was like my favorite thing about GOG was like I could find old games. Old games on GOG.
I love how it just ricocheted off your fucking head and went through the window.
Yeah, I think the
is
game
really-
is trying to tell me to use this weird cannon I got on the ship. Yeah, that no, that does not work. That the arc does not allow for that. Ooh. Please target the man and not the ship.
Yeah,
The
so
man.
yeah,
The man.
so this Google adventure I'm on right now is very depressing. Apparently GOG doesn't release old games no more.
Please stop throwing grenades at me.
They've released very few actual good old games in recent years.
Hey, that's what the thing's called. Please stop throwing
Yeah.
grenades at me. I'm just trying to go through my inventory.
Yeah, GOG, it stands for good old games, and
Yes.
now it doesn't. Now it doesn't. You guys ever
Alright,
played
let's
Jurassic Park
use
Operation
this
Genesis
aiming
on
mode.
PC? You guys,
Oh yeah, that's not broken at all.
we gotta play some Jurassic Park games because dinosaurs are cool.
Are there cool Jurassic Park games?
Well, there's a Lego Jurassic World game.
Yeah, but that's not cool.
This is Dectunic.
Well, I don't know if it's cool, and I also didn't know that was a thing.
Dectunic says we should play.
Oh, yeah, I did
Jurassic
know that was
Park
a thing.
Operation Genesis. It's on
What
GOG.
the- Okay, so I still have to shoot this thing down. It's not taking damage, though. Do I jump into it? That's probably gonna kill me. Yeah,
I
that's...
think I found
Yeah, that killed me. Trying to do that killed me. Why did I do that? Can I die yet? Please die. Django, please die.
That's rude of you to say that and not include me.
Okay, so... I'm presented with a ship that won't explode. Do I use this gun? That's not helping. Do I use flamethrower? No. Do I walk along the outside here? Maybe. It's... Maybe I don't even need to kill this thing. I'm just wasting my time with this.
You know who else is wasting their time?
Oh, there we go. Now I've dealt enough damage.
America. 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 America.
This is America.
Yes. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. We're,
No, you will keep playing forever until you die.
Liam, should we keep going?
Yes.
I mean, I do still have assignments to do, so.
Liam.
Well, we've moved on to chapter 3. I remember liking chapter 3, because it's an asteroid prison. Well, actually, this planet actually, it's not a planet, but it appeared in episode 1 Racer. It's Uvo 4. There are a few...
You're not a planet!
Yeah, there are a few races on Uvo 4, and now we're here, and we're gonna blow it up. We're gonna blow up Uvo 4.
How dare you tell Pluto it's not a planet no more?
You know what? I think I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow, because why not? If,
Tunic says in Jurassic Park Operation
Josie,
Genesis, you build your own park.
Are the three of you available tomorrow?
I am going bowling at noon.
I have
available
plans
tomorrow.
So that's a maybe for tomorrow.
Yeah, if we stream it fucking 6 p.m. like we did again.
Yeah, I
today,
think
then yeah, sure.
I'll pick up this game at some other point, and Liam has his own
how
games to pick up at some point.
I don't remember how long bowling takes, but I'm pretty sure won't be on for 5 years.
So anyway, that was a Beaverstream. I'm sorry if you got bored.
Follow me on Twitter, QSKSW. Subscribe to Beaver House. That's us. This YouTube channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Why are you like this?
Liam, do you have anything to add?
Significant shrinkage.